AARP.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, but one thing's for sure. You need a PC you can rely on. Whether it's for school, gaming, or whatever your next chapter holds, Lenovo.com has the tech to help you succeed. Shop PCs right now at Lenovo.com during their back-to-school sale, where students can save more when they sign up for a Lenovo Education account. Free shipping, easy returns, flexible financing. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Let's go!
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
710 ESPN. Your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Here we go, 9 o'clock, straight up on a live imaging Tuesday. We got that brother Kasim in the building, baby.
Baby artist.
That brother Kasim. So we were doing this before the show. Does he not look like the son of Artist Twyman, the director of PR?
That's pretty close.
Not even close.
I mean, what do you mean not even close?
Not even close.
That's what DeMarco tried to say. Not even close.
Not
it's
even
close.
close.
It's closer than you're making it out to be, that's for sure.
Come on.
By the way, producer Jorge is
Love
in
artists.
for producer Emily.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Oh, hi.
So Kasim, that brother Kasim.
What's up?
Now, I know you're enemies with DeAndre from the afternoon show.
Why?
Which we'll get into later. We got a lot of content to get into, including the Dodgers losing yet again. We'll get into that in a moment. And by the way, Kyren Williams just signed an extension.
Yay!
Hey, good for him.
There you go, Kyren.
Adam Schefter reporting. Let's look at the details
What'd
here.
they give him?
3-year, $33 million extension, including $23 million guaranteed
That's the number.
per Drew Rosenhaus.
Wow. Okay.
3-year deal.
Okay, so that's more than what I thought. That's more than what I heard. I heard the deal wasn't going to be more than like 8 to 9. So,
Are you saying you heard wrong?
Well, that means one part of the argument won. There were 3 parts of this argument. There was the bean counters, the money, the salary cap guys. There was the Kyren side with Drew Rosenhaus, who's always going to work hard for his client.
Yeah.
And then there's the coaching side, who just love Kyren, love what he brings.
Sounds like the coaching side got what they wanted.
It sounds like the coaching side broke down the bean counters.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen. Now, I told you what the ramifications are when you sign a running back, anybody, to this deal. It may cost you something next year when you're trying to re-sign guys like Kobe Turner or Puka Nacua, or you want to sign Kevin Dodson to an extension. This will come up next year. So you can't say that Kyren didn't earn it. You can't say that the Rams have overpaid. The dude has earned his due, but it is what it is. It's about $2 million more than I thought he was going to get. Congratulations to the kid. That's awesome. Now hold on to the football.
Kyren Williams.
Hold on to the football.
Words out of my mouth. Does the extra $2 million mean that he won't fumble every game?
I hope so. You know what? I'll say
Why
this.
you got to be so negative?
No, he's right, but I'll say this about Kyren. He has worked hard. He's worked hard on that. He's worked hard on his burst. Like everything that we say, he's heard, he's worked on it to the point where he hired his own nutritionist.
Speaking of a man
he
that's
is
worked
really
on
going
his
serious. Yeah.
Speaking of a man that's worked on his burst, George Sedano will be doing play-by-play for Rams preseason game number 1 and game 2. Saturday, you'll hear it here on ESPN LA. Rams Cowboys live from SoFi. Are you excited, Travis, for the start of preseason?
I am.
Now, do you have your big board ready with all the names of the preseason players?
I'm working on the big board.
Are you working on the big board?
The big board is a work in progress. I know what I need to know.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know what I need to
Except
know.
we don't know who's doing the show with you. But more details on that coming up
we'll
soon.
figure that out at some point.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Hopefully soon we figure that
I
part
was
out.
told that there might be one particular person this week.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll get
Depends.
We'll get it squared away.
If we get everything squared away, it will
Trying to
be
do
one.
theater of the mind here.
I understand.
Okay. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch. That's why Greg Bergman is in studio. We'll talk about the Dodgers losing to the Cardinals. And how about that
Want it
Mookie
now?
Betts strikeout? Bottom of the sixth. Arrowhead Mountain Spring
Big bad
Water.
call.
Nothing else.
Bad call.
But maybe if Mookie wasn't in a slump,
I think you're
he
right.
would have not gotten that call.
It's harder to ring up a guy that's raking.
Right.
It's harder to ring up a guy like you.
Kick
look,
them when
think
they're
about it.
down.
Think about
Yeah.
it. You don't see Shohei strikes out a lot, but he doesn't strike out looking a ton. But Freddie Freeman has struck out a little bit more than he typically does, but it's not looking very often because it's kind of one of those old things. The hitter will let you know if it's a striker or not. With Mookie, he's just so lost that nothing is going his way, including
Would you
the
have taken
umpire.
that pitch?
Yeah, it was a ball.
Yeah.
It was clearly a ball.
It was a ball.
Yeah, the umpire last night it was both ways. It was for the Cardinals. It was
Can
for
we
the Dodgers.
Just bring in the machines.
I mean, at this
please?
point, you got it because it was both ways. He
But the
was
machine would have known he
horrific.
was in a slump, too. The machine would have
They're
known.
going to program the AI knows that he's
Both
slumping.
sides.
But
Yeah.
more so than the strikeout, it was the play against the Lars Newbar made the crazy play in the bottom of the ninth. That's more
And I
towards
love
him
Newbar.
not
I
playing
needed him to
poorly
drop
right
that.
now.
I needed him to drop that.
Well,
And I love
was,
Newbar.
I mean,
But
that was
didn't
an
happen.
amazing catch.
I know, but I needed him to drop that.
He had to run, I think, 115 feet to get to that ball.
Yes,
no,
it
and
was.
that's
It was.
legitimate. I'm not even
That
joking.
was the Statcast.
Yeah.
It was that
That's-
far.
he
It was,
got up, yeah.
It was as good of a catch as you're going to see. It saved the game for the Cardinals. It meant that Mookie stays ice cold for at least another day. We'll see what happens tonight.
I contend he needed the hit more than you needed the catch. That's just the baseball gods.
That's
Just saying.
great baseball broken
I'm
down.
just saying, right there.
Come on, DeMarco.
Just for the Mookie. I'm trying to get Mookie started.
Well,
Mookie
what are you
needed
going to
a
do?
hit.
When you were playing,
Damn
what
it.
kind of when you were
I
needed
would-
slump busters?
I
What were you
would've gone
doing?
to slump busters already. I would have. I would have pulled out everything trying to pull out of this slump. Everything under the sun to try. I told you, I even tried drinking before games once.
I think he
I
Yeah, how
swear.
did that one go?
It did not.
You said it didn't go well.
For 1 week, it worked. So let me try it again. And then it sucked,
And then
and
it
it
was
sucked, and it sucked worse.
disaster.
Anything to bust out of a slump. Yes.
You guys want to do your Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water bet?
No, you want to, it's usually at
usually
the
at
end
the end.
before we go
Oh,
to
I
the
thought you
next
did
one.
it like in the middle.
No,
No,
at the
no.
end.
Oh,
What
I was
did you
just
drink?
thirsty. I wanted to.
You want one?
Say
You want,
again?
you want
No,
the green or the red?
you drink?
Okay, I told you about this dude, Bill Johnson. Bill Johnson was the dude that had all these suits. He had a sleeveless suit. He had a suit with no buttons. He had like 50 pairs of gator shoes. We were talking about this that you buy at Friedman's.
Right.
So he brought
That's the place in Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
brought some stuff. I don't know. It was in this thing, and it was like a shape like a Buddha. Whatever it was. I don't know what the hell
The
it
stuff
was.
that was in the jar, or the jar was shaped like
Whatever
Buddha.
alcohol he brought. It was some sort of.
It
like,
was a homemade concoction.
No, it was like a thick brown bourbon or whatever it was. And
Well, you can get a lot of things thick and brown in Atlanta.
2 shots of it, and I was woohoo. So I slept. I got a sack the next day. Let me try it again. Let me try 4 shots.
And that
Oh,
didn't
so you
go
went to
as
more
well?
shots.
Yeah,
See, there's the
let me
problem.
try 4 shots, and then got my ass beat by the Raiders.
Hey, there you go.
Right, in Oakland. Yes. So anything. That's why I'm like, I just please Mookie, let that drop in. I think Mookie might be the catalyst to this whole thing. If he gets going, the whole machine does. I know we always point to Shohei. We do. And you're right. He's that guy. But I think Mookie is the thumper of this team. They will go as far as he goes.
Thumper?
The heartbeat.
I got it.
Yeah, he's the spark plug to the offense. You need to find a way to get him going. I'm not the only one. You heard those people cheering his name, trying to get him started.
Yeah, they tried the Trey Turner.
They did.
Anything.
It didn't quite have the same
At
impact.
least he got he got some of that ball to get to deep right field, deepish
The
right
Newbar
field.
one, the first baseman nearly caught it too. Anytime
no, I know. It was a normal Mookie pop up.
When it's going bad, it goes bad.
Yep.
And a guy made a catch that if that play happens 100 times, he might catch it twice. And he caught it
Hell
one
of
of
a
the 2
catch.
times. It was a great catch. Mookie cannot catch a break. Mookie cannot find the barrel of his bat. And there's a million things we can get into about what happened in that moment. Number one, I know that the sacrifice bunt has gone the way of the dodo, that we just don't do that anymore. They should have done it last night.
Sure.
Thank you, Travis.
And to do it with Mookie Betts
guys laugh at me when I bring up money.
Oddly offensive because he's a Hall of Famer, but that was the spot to do it. If you're not going to do it, then Shohei should have stolen the base. If you're not going to do both of those things, then he needs to find a barrel, and he's not finding any barrels right now. And it was deeply frustrating to watch that ninth inning. Generally speaking, I think that they kind of, sort of, a little teeny tiny bit turned a corner last night. I thought there was a lot of positives in what happened last night. Glasnow was great.
Okay.
Muncy is back. I thought that their bullpen, actually, I know they gave up a couple of runs. Bullpen was pretty good last night. There's way more positives than there were negatives last night. But it's just the one big negative, and Mookie Betts keeps getting more and more
You feel the same way?
unavoidable.
So I mean, yes and no. I love the way that Glasnow fixed himself just in game.
Dude, he was amazing.
He was the
I
first
like the
first two
part,
innings.
yeah.
He was all over the place. Couldn't find the plate. He was wildly effective.
If
And then
all over the place is one run, give me that all day.
sure,
long.
but he was getting to 3-2 counts. He was not finding the plate very well, and they were bailing him out.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
This
let me finish my
idea that he's
That was amazing, by the way, what just happened.
At the
I like
end of the
this.
day, he did throw a lot of pitches. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run. That
I'm with
is
him
an
on this.
extraordinary.
From innings 3 to 7, he was phenomenal. You're absolutely right. Innings 1 and 2, he was wild. He wasn't the guy that you're looking. He looked more like his last start than he did what he would normally looks like.
Yeah.
So those first 2 innings, he even talked about it after the game that he was struggling. He had to make a little fix. So from 3 to 7, he was great.
Lights out.
Lights out, an incredible
17
pitcher.
of 18 at one
So
point?
yeah, but did you hear Oral? You were watching the game. Did you hear Oral talking about how he was more over his tailbone than his belly button?
Yeah,
That's Oral stuff.
science.
I don't. I am no.
What are you talking
Here's
about?
what I know. I don't know tailbones and belly buttons. What I do know are zeros.
Right.
And he just kept
Yeah.
stacking zeros.
I was listening to say that stuff. I'm like,
Stunned
I
silence.
was like,
Yeah.
sure, the tailbone and the belly button. That's what he's doing. Go tell him. Go down there and tell him. But
Yeah.
either way, after that, he was fine. But you're talking about all these things that are promising. No matter what, they had 3 hits in that game. They had 3 total hits in that game, and one of them was a home run. It's just that seems like
They basically
You're
had
not-
2 meaningful hits. They
Yeah.
had the home run, they had the double. They scored, obviously, the home run, but the double came in too with a couple of ground outs. And
but a couple of ground outs got them in.
I agree.
Like that can't be what you're doing here.
No, but that is exactly what they needed to do last night.
Yeah.
Last night, it was a perfect example of, and I get it, that bunting is out of fashion, that playing for 1 run is out of fashion, that you want crooked
Except
numbers.
when you need it.
Except for when you need
Except
it.
for when you need it, yeah.
And last night in the 9th inning, Teoscar leads off with a double, right? They run Ruiz. And you get a ground ball. He moves to third base. They bring the infield in, and Pajas hits it hard enough to where another guy's coming. The ball didn't leave the infield, and they scored a run.
Right.
Sometimes that's
Small
how it
ball
works. Sometimes in the postseason you need it. Sometimes helping the team, contributing to the team, will unlock a guy. And that's why when Shohei led off the 9th inning with a hit, I'm like, in a million years, you would never ask Mookie Betts to lay down a bunt, except for when he's hitting 230 after 4 months. And you just want to do something to. And by the way,
I don't think I've
if
ever
you
seen him
do
bunt.
that, then all of a sudden, I know what happens next. You
Yeah.
walk Freddie, right?
Yep.
Okay, now the winning run's on base, and you've got Will Smith, you've got Max Muncy, you've got some
Now you
guys
got
that
something
can
going.
do some stuff that can come up and win the game with one swing of the bat. Instead, Ohtani's just stuck at first base for the entire inning.
And I agree with you, especially if you bunt there, because what if they're not expecting a bunt from Mookie because that's just not what
When
he
is
does.
the last time you saw him
so
bunt?
what if he?
Never.
Yeah, I don't
Can
think I
everybody
have.
stop cutting Greg off and let him talk?
He is talking.
I'm
Yeah.
talking. We're good.
No, you're talking underneath him.
You just cut
On
him
an
off.
AM radio, that doesn't
You
sound
just
good.
cut him
You
off.
don't get to talk about cutting
Jeez,
people off.
thank you.
Actually, I do.
No,
Keep
Don't
going.
talk. Don't cut. DeMarco, of all people, you don't cut off Greg Bergman.
You
I'm
I'm
talking
listening to
Dodgers.
Greg.
cutting people off
Oh my
and
God.
complaining about it
Where
is rich.
Just
Greg,
came
go.
out of
Either way,
nowhere.
if he bunts there and he gets on base, then he bunts for a single. Maybe that, to your point, unlocks him. If he gets on base at that point, he has the speed to do it.
I know that baseball can get a little mystical at times and just the gods and all this stuff. He needs to end the night, he being Mookie, feeling like he contributed to the team win. He needs to end the night feeling
Yes.
like, you know what, I helped the team do something tonight. And if it's hitting 2 doubles and a homer, great. But if it's putting the tying run in scoring position and giving yourself up, That's a
You don't
baby.
get-
It's
yeah.
a baby step in the right direction.
You don't
When
get
was the
that with a
last time you
sack
felt
fly?
great?
You don't get that with a sack fly?
Sack fly, you can
Sack
a little
I
bit.
thought that
win.
might have been something
Depend,
for him.
Oh, the other day.
it depends.
Yeah, yeah.
It depends on the sack fly. Like if it's
Yeah.
a sack fly to deep left field that just missed a home run, that's a little bit better than
Yeah.
a flare that was Mike is looking
No,
like it's going to go out
I thought
go
his-
foul and just happens to
His
be laying foul.
warning track
Fair.
sack fly might have been the one. Anything, just looking for anything to get him started. Anything.
Anything is what he needs.
When
Absolutely.
I heard his comments after the game. Like he said, it's a confidence thing, and then I can't worry about it. It's in God's
I
hands.
thought that was hilarious.
Right. It's in God's hands.
The second you go to a higher power,
Yeah,
like there's nothing
you
else I
know,
can
right?
do. It's up
Yes,
to God.
right.
You know you're lost. and that's not a religious commentary. That
No.
is a baseball
That
commentary.
is a sports thing.
When you're
Yes.
just going, God's not on my side
Right.
right now, that's when you know you're in the
Poor guy.
darkest hole.
I mean, the
there
new
is.
bar thing. That's very much God not being on your side.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree. God likes Lars
That
more than he
dude
likes
is
right,
Mookie.
yep.
moving to make that catch.
Great catch.
Like he hated Mookie. Wow.
Would you like one, Travis? Would you
I
like
would.
an arrowhead?
Yeah, sure.
Strawberry
Come
or lime prickly pear?
Lime prickly pear.
Prickly
I heard the
pear's
prickly
good.
pear guy is not going to have a show after September. That's what I heard.
Oh, I cannot confirm nor deny anything. That is you're getting me in trouble.
The guy you called Cappy a prickly pear.
Arrowhead, Mountain Spring
yes.
Water, nothing else. You didn't join again, Chris.
You didn't give me a can.
It's right here.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
right there.
Oh, sorry. I can't see out of that part of the eye.
That's still there?
Yeah, it's going to be there forever, we think.
Really?
No.
A lot of people, well, no, it's not a bad thing. But a lot of people think, so my family thinks, and speaking of the God thing, that's God's way of forever reminding me what happened.
Oh.
I'll buy that.
Because in 10 years, because the heart's working well now, and one cheap meal becomes 2 a week, and all of a sudden, and I realized that last week, like, you know what? I just don't feel as amazing as I did a month ago. Let's scale it back. Let's get back to the no sodium, cutting it out, and you're back to feeling amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
But
what you're saying.
you know how I can go.
I do.
And even though we've cut out the alcohol and the cigars, the food was not necessarily great in the past for me. So get back to it. And that's God's way of reminding. Don't ever forget what happened, even when you're 62 or 82.
Better than the
82.
tattoo. Yeah.
Now
We've
looking
gone to 82
You're looking at
now.
82?
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Your whole life it was,
That's-
I might not make it to 45.
And it was close.
Yeah.
We were right there.
You almost got the under.
I almost died. 9:15. It is a live imaging Tuesday. What is that? By the way, I want to talk about your Apple Watch face.
Yeah, you like it?
There's something odd about it, and I've never noticed it before. But we'll get to that. Plus, I had to change my underpants yesterday. We'll talk about that too later on.
All right.
Go ahead.
Underpants and Apple Watch coming up
Yeah,
next.
go
Just
ahead.
driving to Marco.
No, you got something
710
else?
ESPN, not anymore.
Well, no, you gave me the little thing.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
The first pitch, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water with Greg Bergman, comes up next. You got another one? Oh. It's a live imaging Tuesday on ESPN LA. Hit it, Kasim.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness CBT with power moonroof, Harman Kardon speaker system, and a 10-way power driver seat for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment, S37-35805, MSRP $37,764, $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit, 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales. Don't Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
9:20 on a live imaging Tuesday, the Travis and DeMarco Show. We're inside the first pitch, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
Go.
Greg Bergman here. But first, you know Parker Bell, who does the Blue Review with Greg Bergman.
Blue Review.
During the break, I was yelling at him about something. And he tries to turn that around to taking credit for Kasim. That brother Kasim is mine. He's one of my guys, okay? Don't be trying to take credit for my guys. That brother Kasim is with me. Okay, you might have credit for DeAndre, but I got Kasim. Kasim's one of my guys, even though they're beefing right now.
What's
that
the
brother
heat?
Kasim, yeah, exactly. That brother Kasim's with me.
How is he taking credit for Kasim?
He was trying to be like, Parker. He diffuses me being angry about something by like trying to be funny.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you know when you're funny, Parker.
What were you angry?
You know what was funny when he tried to hit at the All-Star game? All-Star Friday night.
P, that was bad, bro.
You know he never talked about that on the Blue Review?
He should not talk about that.
All he did was hashtag let Parker play.
I have never been
we
so
let him
let
play,
down. Yeah.
and he lets us down.
I have never been so let
Which
down.
makes me wonder about the hashtag let Parker smash.
Hey, Morales, listen. I got something to say back here.
Go ahead.
I built these kids. You see these kids in the back? They're all my prodigies.
Yeah, but guess
I
who
know
made
you
them
want.
perfect when they were around me?
Oh, okay.
Pot him down. You can pot him down. Thank you. 9:21 on Live Imaging Tuesday. By the way, Twitter, we get tweets. Jack, I like that name, Jac on Twitter, says, Chris, I'm glad you told them not to talk over Bergman. Travis and Ireland are the worst culprits. Rude and can't hear the person who's talking. Look at that, Trav. You got lumped in with Ireland.
I did?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well. I've been called worse.
Been worse? Yeah.
I've been called worse.
Go ahead.
About what?
Blue Review time or first pitch time.
What do you want to talk about?
Whatever you teased, I don't remember.
No, you teased my watch face.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
underpants.
So hold up your, underpants is for later in the show. Hold up your watch face as long as there's nothing personal on it to the screen. Now, did you select that or did you accidentally rotate it?
So you talking about the part that moves or the colors?
The colors.
Okay, so I had this same face but blue,
right?
And it somehow, some way, it just went yellow
because you accidentally slid,
probably,
and now you're sticking with it.
And I just never put it back. I kind of like.
You enjoy it?
It was just a change of pace.
What details do you have in there?
I've got. Hold on,
because mine has heart rate. Because I'm always watching my heart rate now.
Yeah.
Because I almost died.
Yeah.
I've got my rings.
922.
I've got my battery. I've got the temperature and the date, and then the little thing that I can do an ECG on it.
Oh, that's your.
That's my face.
But
I like a dark face.
The
white face is alarming to me.
I like a white one during the day, and it goes automatically turns dark at night.
So you like a dark one at night?
I do.
Nothing wrong with that.
I got messages, I've got weather, I've got rings, and I've got a calendar. Those are my,
okay.
and I've got a compass on the inside.
Do you ever use the compass?
I did
you use it when you were in Page, Arizona?
I 100% did.
Oh, you're like, guys, don't worry, I'm going to whip out my compass.
I got it. Hold on.
I had my compass.
Due north.
The compass moves depending on, it doesn't just.
Let me see your watch face, Greg.
It's just a Nike one that it just moves around. Nothing really on it. I don't
Marco,
need anything.
when are you going to get an Apple Watch?
I got the
There's
I got the
the blue
temperature.
one. I just flipped back to the blue. Does
Oh,
the
okay.
blue make you feel a little better?
Yeah, the white just
Well,
is
it's
alarming
still
to me.
The white
but
around
it's-
the outside?
You don't
Yeah.
like the yellow is what you don't like.
I like a black face.
Yeah, this is dark face.
I like the
There we
white.
go.
Anyway, go ahead, Greg. First pitch time.
So, I mean, what are we even talking about? We're talking Glass now. But do you feel like this team is going to just at any moment they're just going to break out, and it's going to be like, okay, all of a sudden you have 10 hits, 9 to 12 hits. They're going to put up 5, 6, 7 runs every single night, and it looks like, okay, this is the team that we've been waiting for. Because yes, I do too.
I do. And I think you got to see a little bit of a glimpse of it last night. A couple of things are happening. Number one, I just can't imagine that Mookie's going to be this bad for the entire season. There has to be some bottom of this where he starts to come back. This isn't some random guy who had a good couple of months and you're hoping it comes back. It's Mookie Betts, right? He's going to come back at some point. So that gives me a little bit of optimism. I think you saw the bigger part of it though last night. Max Muncy back in the order changes a lot. It gives your order a lot more depth. It gives Freddie protection. It gives Will Smith protection. And you have to pitch at those guys a little differently, knowing that Muncy is lurking back there. And if Muncy's on base, all of a sudden Edman is a little better, Teo is a little better. It fixes both what's before and after him. He hit the ball on the button at the end of the game last night. He just hit it right at Nootbaar, and instead of backspinning, it had topspin, so it kind of came down. So I'm optimistic there. I'm incredibly optimistic on their starting pitching. Glasnow has pitched 5 times since coming back. 4 of them have been outstanding A to A+ efforts. One of them was like a C+. If the floor is a C+, that's pretty good. Kershaw looks pretty good. Yamamoto looks great. Ohtani's been trending in the right direction. Their pitching's pretty good. I thought Brock Stewart last night was more unlucky than anything else.
All unlucky.
Really unlucky. He's, I think, a really good addition. I think they're in a pretty good spot. And Muncy just being back changes so much of what they do offensively because he can hit a home run. Yeah. He's going to grind the pitcher down with taking a bunch of pitches. He's going to walk. He's a threat.
It's going to start going.
It changes a lot of stuff.
It's going to start going. You're going to get guys back, and Mookie's going to find it, and then you'll start hitting that machine. When you said Shohei is back or trending in the right way, you meant pitching, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just because he hits bombs, I guess that
Are you worried about him offensively?
Because he strikes out a ton, and
he always has.
I know, but some of these are. It just doesn't look like a normal Shohei strikeout.
He does it every year. I mean, he does it multiple times a year.
I totally get what
you
you're
know
saying.
what I'm saying.
I totally get what you're saying, but this is one of these things when he does strike out a lot. He will always strike out a lot because that's the type of hitter he is.
Right,
and he can look horrible. The strikeout he had, what was that, in the 7th inning?
The one that was low.
In
that
the
he
dirt?
just
He missed the ball. He couldn't hit it with
like
a tennis
he's never
racket.
played baseball before.
It wasn't close. And I guarantee you, he doesn't give a damn.
I'm telling you,
he is up there. He's hunting pitches. He will be 100%.
I got
fine.
one question, Jorge. What was that stat about Glasnow? His last 9 starts, he's 0-9.
No.
What is it again?
No.
What did you say? What did you tell me?
Oh, it was he retired 17 of his final 18 batters without a hit. That's the one I gave.
No, I think what you're thinking is his last 9 starts, he has not recorded a win.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Wins don't mean much.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Then why did we track him then? Just
because it's changed. People they don't like for Cy Youngs. You don't get that. It doesn't matter. Yes, it's very much the way of batting average.
It's going away.
So you talked about a couple of things there. So it's the Shohei thing. This is what he does. He goes through moments where you're like, you don't even know what you're doing up at the plate. Where he's swinging high, he's swinging low, he's swinging everything, and then he'll just flip a switch and he's hitting 5 home runs in 5 days or 6 home runs in 4 days, just going absolutely crazy.
He's not
and I want to also talk
sandbagging,
about them. No, he's not. He'll figure it out.
It's not a sandbag, but what I think it is it's an approach difference based on what's going on in the game. Last night, he came up thinking, I need to get a hit. Not necessarily I need to hit it over the scoreboard, which I think is what he comes up with
in the
more
ninth.
often than not. Last night, he's thinking, if I get a hit, I can steal second base. This was more of a, let's see if we can get something started, because you saw the swing. It was not drastically different, but I think his approach in those moments is slightly different because when he is still the guy, and we've kind of gone back and forth on who this guy would be, and I know we landed on Freddie a long time. If you said you have to have an at-bat right now, you can pick any guy, it'd be Ohtani because he can shorten up when he needs to a little bit, and he's still wildly dangerous with the pop. Whereas Freddie, even though he hit a home run last night and he's been hitting some home runs of late.
He's been great recently.
He's been terrific. His pop is not Ohtani pop. So I think that's why you go towards Ohtani.
Probably. If you need that home run, you want Ohtani.
Yeah,
if you need just a hit, a double, I want Freddie up there. Freddie's the guy that I want up there.
If it's a swing off, take Ohtani.
But you also you talked about Muncy too. So Muncy, to your point, to what he's doing, even in the second inning, his first at bat that he went up there, who was the pitcher last night? Yeah, Sonny Gray. Yeah, Sonny Gray was just dealing. He was at like 12 or 13 pitches
really
in the second inning at that point, and Muncy came up and he just grinded, and he did get out. But the fact of the matter, he went to 3-2, took a couple extra pitches, it popped up his pitch count way over 20, and you started we can get to this guy, and it all of a sudden just started to change from there. We didn't get a lot of hits, but he grinded out pitches against a good pitcher.
This is not just me wanting to double down on my
Muncy. I knew it.
but it really does demonstrate how important he is to it. He's not their best player. He's not their second or third or even fourth best player, but he's really
got a role
to what he has a very specific and important role. They are different with him than without him.
Yeah, in the middle of the middle of the lineup completely changed, and we talked about it when he was out. The fact that when he comes in and he's back in the middle of the lineup, it fixes the lineup. It also fixes the defense. Because it moves the guys into the places that they need to be. Right now, you're still going to have Teo and Conforto out there, but you can put other guys around there. When Edmund comes back, when Kim comes back, it's totally different defense.
I know we talk about this every day, but I still think the Dodgers have one last card to play when it comes to Mookie, and that's putting him back in the outfield. And I don't think they're going to play it. I really don't think they're going to do it because
it doesn't make sense.
They've decided they're not going to do it. They've decided that this is how they're going to roll, but until you put him back in right field and he continues to not hit, you can't convince me that it's not worth a try.
Yeah, you're not alone in that thinking. Dave Roberts is very adamant, like that's not happening. I do
Why do you
believe
think so? Why do you think they're so strident in not doing it? Is it ego? I don't
think it's.
Reason why?
It might be a little bit of ego. I think that you have told Mookie that you are going to be our starting shortstop. I need you to work all offseason. Go work with Trevor Story. Go do everything you can to be a legitimate Major League Baseball top tier shortstop.
Okay,
and he did all of that work. He worked with Trevor Story, like I said, and he was doing what he did, and he's been good to above average wherever he's at. He's been fine. So now to take him out of it.
Okay, but
just for his bat.
I understand that he's done all those things.
Who has to wear it? Because you almost have to admit failure.
Yes,
the organization needs to wear it, and what they need to the not a press release.
Mookie never wanted to.
The answer would be he did the thing that we asked him to do, and he did it incredibly well. We made a mistake in not having a contingency plan in place, and it's our fault for putting him in that position. I do too. Because while you're right about his, he has held his own at shortstop, and good on him for doing it. But you don't have a special player anymore. You have an average defensive shortstop, maybe slightly better than that, who's a 0 offensively. What's special about that? Nothing. What's special about that player is that he is a Gold Glove caliber outfielder. Who also is a Silver Slugger caliber offensive player, who's an unbelievable catalyst, who can hit for power, who can drive in runs, who can steal you a base. He is this highly dynamic offensive player, and he's not anymore.
You should say this to Mookie.
Yes,
because
but
Mookie wanted to do
back,
this. Yes.
The last time we saw it, I think it was Mace mentioned it yesterday during Super Crosstalk. Mookie last year in the transition to shortstop was really struggling offensively too. Where he came unlocked is when they put him back in the outfield during the last month and a half of the season,
the postseason.
and the postseason, and he was Mookie again.
I don't know why he wanted to move in the first place.
So he wants to move into the infield. He wanted to play second base because it's easier on his body. He could last longer because he doesn't get hurt in right field and at shortstop. You get hurt more in those positions. Second base, not as much. So it's going to help him physically for the rest of his career.
Helping now.
So that's why I'm thinking move him to second. If you are going to move him and he doesn't want to go play in the outfield, even though he's a Gold Glove outfielder, put him to second where he can be it's a little bit of less stress on his body. That makes more sense to me.
Was
but
he
DeMarco,
the way
Not really.
No, but like
That's
you're
what I
more.
mean.
You
Yeah.
have a better chance of
I
getting
know,
hurt
but
out there than you do at second
I don't remember
base.
him being an injury problem.
No,
out
he's
there.
also getting older and he wants to
Yeah.
save his body. But this is
think you
DeMarco.
were
This
wrong.
is all. He's not going to right field because Dave Roberts is saying
I know.
I can't. All these things that you're talking about, that he's going to be a better hitter, because maybe in right field to be better. He just doesn't see it. Why Dave doesn't see it's. He says it's never going to happen because I don't know why all of a sudden he moves to right field and then goes 2 for 3 every night.
Then
It
why
doesn't
did
happen.
Then why did it happen last year? And that's my counterpoint. I'm not arguing.
Sure.
with you.
No, it's not me.
saying
I'm saying what he.
The logic that
Let's
this
try
well,
it.
we don't know. Let's try
Let's
it.
try it and see what
Let's
happens.
try it.
Why are you so against that?
Let's try it.
Yeah.
If he goes out there and he continues to bat 200, then it's not the problem. You can put it back at shortstop. But if he goes out there and goes from hitting 200 to hitting 270, well, okay.
I mean, but then you're saying, okay, you just said that, okay, the organization, we admit a mistake, Mookie should be in right field. You can't move him back to shortstop
Sure
at that
you can.
point.
Why not?
I mean, because then you're going back and forth. They're
what?
they're not. So what to us? But they're not going to do it. But I mean, Manager Friedman.
They might not do it. I agree with you on that. But I think what you're trying to do is find your best version of Mookie Betts. And if you've got to keep looking until
Yes.
you've turned over every rock, and the one rock that refused to turn over is the right field rock.
I mean, I agree. I think that Alex Freeland is going to play second base tonight. Just flip him.
Right.
Put him at second base and put Freeland at short. Or Rojas,
Edmund
or
getting back.
Edmund come back. Yeah, when he does. I don't know how. They said they're going to give him as much time as he needs because his ankle has just not been right.
With that in mind, I got this idea that we'll get to it eventually. We'll get to it eventually. We'll get to it eventually. Do they need to stop doing that? We can.
Kicking
maybe
the can?
tomorrow just this. Well, we're playing for October. Okay, you might end up in the wild card if you keep saying this. They only got a 3-game lead.
Yeah, luckily San Diego's lost 2 of their last 3, just like the Dodgers
The
have.
water so much. I drink this even when I'm not in here. It's all I've been drinking recently. So Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
So Live Imaging Tuesday. See, that's the kind of analysis that you get when Greg Bergman's in here doing First Pitch, which we do each weekday at 9 a.m. Why are you making that face? Why are you so anti-Greg? Why,
we have a great conversation.
I just don't understand. Is it because he challenges you to be the Dodgers expert here? You're already the Rams expert. That's enough for you, isn't it? Come on, sucker. More Travis and DeMarco, you got to read?
Yes.
Okay. Time for Travis with a read, and then more fun and frivolity next.
All right, we know you got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joseph S. Normand, family always comes first, right? So if you are involved in an accident, and look, I hope you never are, but if you are living in Los Angeles and you're commuting the way that most of us are, odds are it might happen to you. So why not be prepared? Why not have Joe's number in your phone? 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. Of course, you can go online at normandlegal.com. You got to slip and fall. You need a second opinion on your case. You've been involved in an accident. Any of these things are a great reason to call Joe. 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. It's the call I've made after I've been in an accident, after my son has been in an accident, and I trust Joe to take great care of you, too. It's the law office of Joseph S. Normand at 213-747-2000.
Tonight, it's a heavyweight clash in League's Cup. The Black and Gold takes on Mexican powerhouse Tigres in the third and final match of Phase 1 in League's Cup.
It's over. LAFC have grabbed the extra point on a second save by Thomas Asal in the shootout.
Pre-game of LAFC and Tigres starts tonight at 7 p.m.
We know they're a fantastic club, but we look at every game, every opportunity as a challenge that we welcome, especially here at home to fight and play in front of our fans.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Is it time to sell your home? Maybe you want to downsize. Maybe you want to move. Or maybe you inherited a home that you just don't want to hang on to. Whatever your reasons to sell, call Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for decades. Their seller reviews speak for themselves. They're just people who buy from people, and they'll provide you a custom solution that works for your needs. They offer and will buy with cash, and they close in days. The great part is you don't have to worry about spending any money on repairs, preparing your home to be shown, or having people come in and out. And there are no agents, just a great offer and an easy experience that will give you the peace of mind so that you can walk away happy. So if it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a free, no-obligation offer today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747 or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
9:39 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Travis and DeMarco Show. That brother Kasim is on the board. Kasim, is this your music library?
No, it is not.
So what is it?
This is Twisted Sister.
I know who it is. I'm just wondering, because usually producer Jorge is laughing in the background. He's sitting in for Emily today. And Kasim's on the board. But usually we play the homie oldies. You don't know about those homie oldies.
I do not know, no.
Oh, you don't wash your car to those? No. I wash my car, polish my rims. You know what I'm saying? The homie oldies.
Have you ever washed your car? Kasim?
Have I washed it personally or taken it to a car?
Have you ever personally washed your car?
Washed it, no.
You've never washed the car?
I washed my dad's car.
Okay.
Yeah. Not my own personal.
You ever changed your oil?
When was the last time you washed your own car?
It's funny. I was just talking about this on a walk with my uncle over the weekend because we were walking the neighborhood. We did like 7 miles on Friday.
Nice.
And we walked by somebody washing their car. And I said, remember when we used to like really get into, we would buy everything, the McGuire stuff, we'd get the kits. And now we're both members. And by the way, Anaheim, our part of East Anaheim, for some reason has like 9 car washes, a lot of money laundering going on. And they're building new ones. But a lot of the express ones where you're a member.
Yeah.
So I'm a member of one of them. That's like, I think I get the platinum because I like the tires all dressed up.
Sure.
So it's like, I think $35 a month for unlimited washes. You can go once a day, basically, right? And now they're just building those everywhere. Versus, remember the days of like, you planned it. On Sunday, I'm going to wash my car.
Oh,
and I'm going to wash
after laundry.
A big old sponge.
And a bucket of soapy water and a hose
It's a great
and a chamois.
day.
If you were fancy, you had the chamois that you'd wring out between.
But here's the reality.
And the ShamWow.
Here's the reality, though. Because I'm doing that, I'm not taking the time to wax my car the proper way. And now, like, the paint is getting dull. It's getting dull on the caddy. I need to have the hood replaced. And I know that's going to be expensive, but because it just doesn't look that great. And it's an older
This isn't
car.
a factory seat.
Let me know the model.
Billy, it's the same seat.
Let me know the model. I'll find you the hood.
Right.
Billy, you're just trying to hold me up for a brand new factory seat.
But that's part of it, right? That would have never happened if I was waxing my car all this time, and now I'm not. And I know they got the spray wax or whatever, but it's not the same.
It's not.
As getting that McGuire's out there, you get the
not.
buffer, and you're doing it by hand. And what you know about buffing,
Wax
Kasim?
on, wax off.
Yes.
Don't know anything about buffing now.
I'll show you how to buff.
Do you do the membership at your car wash?
No.
I did.
Wait a minute. You think Travis is a member
That's
of the car
why
wash?
I did, and it's great. It's perfect. But my barber tried to get me into doing it, like $1,500 one time.
Wait a minute.
For the entire year.
That's too much.
That's what I
too
said.
much.
That doesn't add up, right?
It's over $100 a month.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't
Well,
make
what do you pay?
sense.
I'm paying $40 a month. What are you paying per month?
40 if I tip him a little more, if he lets me go.
Wait. So are these one of the ones you drive through?
A barber?
Are you talking about the car wash or the barber?
No, I was asking about the car wash membership. Then I said my barber is trying to get me to do the same thing. $1,500 for the year.
For haircuts or car wash?
Just for haircuts.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So basically, how many haircuts is that?
Unlimited?
Unlimited, right? Well, for $1,500, I think I should be able to come when I want to, right?
Well,
if
you
I
should be able
hand
to-
you
should be able to
15
come whenever you want.
smackers, right?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. How many times a week? How many times a month do you go see
At
him?
least twice, maybe three.
Three times a month?
Yeah, depending on what I
Well,
have.
how many times you hit? What do you hit him down with?
Like $40-$45.
Well, then that sounds like it's about the same math.
Is that with an appointment? Because these foods require an appointment now.
No,
Yeah,
see,
no,
that's
now
the
you gotta
thing.
do it on
I'm
the
not
app.
the appointment. I need it tomorrow. I got to do this thing, and he lets me cut the line. That's when I tip him a little bit more. Like
Okay.
pay him
So
$1,500, come when I
you
want.
pay him $45 with tip each time.
Pretty much.
And you're
yeah.
going for
And
three
you go
times.
3 times a month, right?
That's on twice a month. Do twice.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do two
Well,
and
that's
a half.
$90
Let's
a
split the
month.
difference.
Yes.
Hold on. Let's do 45 times 2.5.
Keep going. This is
times
what I needed
12.
because I almost did it.
You have a
13.50.
calculator on your phone, you know. that.
$1,350.
Okay,
If you go 2.5 times a month, it's $1,350.
But for
a year.
$1,500 a year, you can go unlimited.
That's what
now.
I'm saying.
You
I
can
think
go
it
once
might be
a
a good
week.
deal. See, that might be like the car washing thing. It might
Yeah.
be a good deal.
Make
See,
sure he waxes it though.
Just read the small print at the bottom because that fool might say you can only come once a month.
No, there won't be any fine print. It's just me and him shaking hands. Yeah.
All right. Now is that a cash deal, or are you going to go on the Venmo?
He seems like the cash type.
He wants
yeah,
cash.
he seems like the cash type. Yeah.
Like
Venmo,
that
you
fresh
get tracked.
LAFC hat I was wearing yesterday.
The last time I
just
was
cuts
in there,
me right off. I had a point to make.
So the last time I was in there, he saw my wife, right? So he thinks she's Chinese because that's what people do. He's like, are they really paying people in China to come over and impregnate women? Is that true? Like, do you know anything about that? I'm like, dude, I don't know.
You are. I mean, it's
Google
amazing the
search.
circle we've taken.
I'm just saying, he's that guy.
Wait, what?
There's something like they will pay you to come over and
Who?
China.
Wait,
I
China
know.
will pay who?
Is this stuff you're seeing on social media or something?
No, it's like actual stories.
Kasim, what you know about China?
Chinese
no
people?
idea
The
what's
Chinese
going on.
government?
I don't
Like
know.
who?
I'm so lost.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to do it. I'll just do
Kyren
it.
Williams signed an extension.
I'll do it day by day. Right.
I need more details on the Chinese.
You haven't heard that before?
No.
I have not. No.
No.
Good. Look that up. Yes.
So
That-
wait,
where?
Your barber said this to your wife.
No.
who's not.
He
I
saw
thought
my
that-
wife and
oh.
then asked me.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
She came in to walk in my wallet. I forgot my wallet. I was going to pay the guy. I'm still in the chair. And then she walked out. Bye, sweetie. Is that your wife? That's my wife.
And then he said, "Oh,
He assumed she was Chinese.
but she's not Chinese.
She's not Chinese.
She's Korean, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Yes. So he was like, are they really paying people $750,000 to go to China to impregnate people? I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Well, where did
Can you
he
just
get?
finish
Where
up
did
so I can
he
leave?
get that information?
I have no idea.
Can you do a quick Google search
I
on
don't even
China?
know where to
700
start.
I don't know.
I just Chinese government.
These are the
pregnancy.
kind of moments you get with DeMarco and Travis each week.
I don't know. I'm a little in the woods.
That's what
Weeds.
came out. So
I don't know.
Would you do the hair deal? Would you pay him $1,500?
I would not.
You would not. Okay.
I get my hair cut 3 times a year
How do you get by with that?
because my hair. I don't have any.
How many times do you get your hair cut?
Once a month,
Okay.
give or take. But I probably go see her, my barber. I probably go see her 2 to 3 times
Couple
for the
times.
beard. Though.
Yeah. Okay.
She does my beard stuff.
Well, it's just touch-ups. Twice a month, maybe 3 times if I got something special.
I go
coming.
to Supercuts maybe 3 times.
But you
4
know it's the same person in Supercuts, right?
No, it's whoever's.
Oh,
it's-
you just
it's
walk in?
whoever happens to be there at around 2:30 on the day I decide to go in there.
All right.
And it's the same thing: 3 on the sides, finger length on top, and I'll see you in 3 months.
But nothing on the beard.
Wow.
I
You do
that
your
myself.
own. You do your own beard.
I
yeah.
do my beard myself.
I cut my own hair.
Yeah.
Do you really?
I don't like that. I remember back in the day when we first started working together, you had a fresh haircut. Now, that one time you shaved your head, I was like, whoa,
Because,
whoa, whoa.
okay, when
I
I
was like, whoa, 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 you can't do that.
When I shaved my head, it's because I was learning how to cut my own hair.
Yeah, I
And
know.
the clipper came
And
off.
you missed.
I was like, I gotta take it
That's gonna
off.
come off.
Kasim, how often do you get your hair cut?
Probably like 2, around the same time as DeMarco.
Twice
like
a month.
Twice.
They got to
Really?
line you up, right? You got to line up the fade.
Yes.
Yeah. There it is. That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah,
Occasionally
brother
I do a
Kasim.
chop, yeah.
Lining up the fade, baby.
Yeah.
I wish I had to get my hair cut
You wish you had to line up the fade?
twice a month. That would be glorious.
If you don't have a good barber, it's a problem. If you have a guy that won't you have to make an appointment, it's a problem.
I don't have any hair. The problem isn't availability. The problem is growth.
Got you, man. I'll bring my clippers.
There you go. There's your guy right there.
I'd let you, by the way. I don't
Yeah,
care.
there you go.
Right?
How much would you throw down to Jorge for him to
Give
kick
him the
your
same price I get at Supercuts.
What do you? How much?
It's like 25 and I tip 10, so 35.
There you go.
Jorge.
you go.
Bring them
Right here in the studio. Yes.
Yeah. But I'm taking it out of our pizza budget.
Hey, Chris, you want to go have pizza? But I invite you, but you pay.
Yeah, he said to me the other day, he goes, you want to go get a piece of pizza? I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay, cool, you're buying.
Where'd you guys go?
Downstairs, that corner spot.
Oh, not the one here.
The square one.
Live. Yeah, the Emmy or what? Emmy.
Yeah, that's it.
They brought up pizza a few weeks ago when we had Walrus and Encino in here. Good pizza.
Good. Yeah, it was good.
Very good.
Two
They got a
pieces
nice
and
Caesar salad over there too.
2 pieces of pizza and a Coke for $12.
That's not bad today's day and age.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
That's cheap.
Another cheap beer.
The Far Side is coming up next.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
NFL free agent signing news. But before we go down that road, I just got to say this. The more we sit on this earth, sharing this space together, it seems like we lose all common sense. I used to love the minutia of the game until we got down to catch, no catch in the NFL.
Okay.
That drives me nuts. Like when you start asking me what is a catch, I roll my eyes and just say, excuse me, and move on. I've seen enough catches to tell when there is a catch.
It's like porno.
Correct. You know it when you see it. Exactly right. So I say all that to say this. If you pick a fight with me, if I am there in peace and you come in disruption, and you are clearly looking to buy a whole can of whoop ass and you found it, right? So if you piss me off, you do not get to tell me or discuss the level of ass whoopedness that comes out of me. If you pick a fight, you need to be accepting of what comes to you. Does that make sense to you?
Not the part how it connects to what a catch is, but yes.
No, I'm just saying in this world of catch, no catch, I'm just talking. I said all that to say this.
Okay.
You don't get to determine how much I whoop your ass if you piss me off.
If you start the fight, then you start the fight.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Okay.
So I had to get that out of the way. And this, so NFL free agency.
Is it something, I got to ask you a question.
What?
Real quick, based on what you just said. Is it something they teach you like along the way in football that you have to act like a tough guy? Because that reminds me of the day where you said if I kept throwing something at you,
What's
I would,
the first thing
find
I
out.
said, Travis?
I would find out, and I never found out.
If I come in peace, right? If I come in peace,
But honestly,
and you come
why
in
do you have to act
disruption,
like that? Keyshawn doesn't act like that.
And you come in disruption.
Did Keyshawn ever pull
And I
the
start-
tough guy card on you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
He
I
never did that
start
with me.
whooping
Yeah, never
your
mind.
ass,
Okay.
you do not get to tell me how hard I get to hit you.
Fair enough.
Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Oh,
moving
I'm a
on.
muscle guy. I played football.
So NFL free agency, there's two things, and this is how it relates to the Rams. And I've been saying this forever with Jared Verse, and I'll keep saying it. Enjoy him while you can. Zach Allen, do you know who that is?
Tell me.
The defensive end for the Broncos.
Okay.
Tough guy. He's a motor guy. Every team needs a guy like Zach Allen. He just runs around the field nonstop making plays. So he's a guy that's never been out of 5.5 sacks for a career.
Okay.
Got 8.5 sacks last year. They just signed him to 4 years, $102 million. Zach Allen got 4 years, $102 nine figures for Zach Allen. Okay, what do you think Jared Verse is going to be worth in 3 years?
Something like that.
Exactly. And here's something else. And when we were talking about Kyren Williams signing that deal and what it could cost you down the road, okay, here's another guy. Zach Seiler from the Miami Dolphins, a defensive tackle, 11 sacks. That's wow. I mean, when you get double digits from a defensive tackle position, that turns your head.
Yeah.
3 years, $67 million, almost $68 million. And he's on the wrong side of 30.
$33 million a year.
Yeah, so I like the deal. I just like the fact, I don't like the fact that most of this is going to come after the age of 30, which means you start to decline.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about signing Kobe Turner to something long-term, when you want to take advantage of his 20s, when he's in his prime, this could be the going rate, or this is where you start, right? 3 years, $67 million. So as happy as I am for Kyren Williams, getting his money, running backs getting what they've earned and what they deserve, the rent's going to come due next season when you try to re-sign some of these guys, and definitely 3 years down the road. If I am Jared Verse's representation and I see that Zach Allen just made $102 million, oh my God, you better back up the Brinks truck when my guy's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm thinking. So all this stuff, all these signings, all these things will lead to your guy, to Braden Fisk, to Jared Verse, to Puka Nacua, all signing big deals at some point this year. A lot riding on this year. A lot is riding on Matthew Stafford's health. Got to have him up there if you want to make money and you want to win.
He should do what I did yesterday.
What'd you do?
I took the needle, DeMarco. I'm basically an NFL player.
Oh, so you finally listened?
Oh, in the back.
Yeah,
Oh, no, you did that?
I did.
Why didn't you just go see the chiropractor?
Because I like drugs more
What'd they
than
shoot in there?
Toradol.
Oh, you're feeling good.
I feel a lot better.
Okay, you don't
So,
feel anything right
How
now.
long do
Good
they
for
think
you.
that's going to last for?
Hopefully it'll last long enough for everything to kind of calm down back
Right.
there so I can feel better. And I got some other stuff too.
Yeah,
so-
without going through a train wreck on Sunday, Toradol should last you a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I feel better today.
Now here's the problem. You're going to feel good. You're going to start to do stuff.
Yeah.
That ain't you. That's the Toradol.
Yeah, you and Susan don't get freaky now. Keep it normal.
I did my walk.
Yes.
Got a good walk yesterday, Morales. 7 miles.
Do you
yesterday.
think that the back stuff is because of the walking?
It might be.
Because I have a way to fix it. Skechers. I'm not lying.
No, I have good shoes.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I don't care what your shoes are.
Yeah.
Skechers have changed my life, and I now have my girlfriend who swore, "Oh no, now she's in Skechers. Her
Yeah.
sister's in Skechers. Skechers for walking will change your life. It
Okay.
doesn't. I'm not. This isn't a knock on Nike specific or the other shoes. Just telling you, Skechers will change your life.
I have had a bad back for 30 years.
I know.
It occasionally flares up, and for the first time in my
What
life.
size foot are you?
12 and a half.
I'm going to talk. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm going to talk to Cappy, and we're going to change
How
your
tall
life.
are you?
6'3".
Wow. Okay.
Why is that a weird shoe
No.
size?
Well, I'm
I
a
wear
12.
I wear a 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have bigger limbs than me.
I guess I do.
Oh, he
yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
I think he does probably.
I bet
yeah.
sitting down we're the same height. I think when you stand up, that's your legs kick in there. Yeah, your long calves. The Fireside is powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief fast, pronto, and in a hurry. With Toradol, now that you feel good, stretch. Take
Or you want to
advantage of that
stretch those
painless.
muscles out.
But
Yes.
I feel good. It's like patching your roof on a sunny day. It's not leaking today.
Stretch it out.
Yeah. It's like
Now that you're pain-free, stretch.
Now, did insurance cover that, or you went to one of those clinics?
I
Where they
went to
shot
one
you?
of those clinics.
How much did it cost you?
I don't know. We'll see. The bill has not
Oh,
come
the bill
yet.
hasn't come.
Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't even try to get it up front from you.
No, so it was one
See
of
you
those.
down there and we're going together. They're
Urgent
like, oh no,
cares.
we'll get you.
I
We'll
have
take care of you.
insurance.
Yeah.
I have
Wow.
insurance. I went in there. I gave him my insurance
Oh,
card.
so you did put your insurance
I
down.
did the copay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the copay's, I think, $50.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Oh yeah,
Or if
thought
it
you
was one
meant
of
for
those
the
cash money places.
No. It's a doc in the box, urgent care.
Where was the injection?
In my ass.
Yeah, that's
where they do it. Yeah. left side. They asked, where do you want this? I'm like, let's go left.
My God.
Let's go left. Feels good.
Oh, that
feel a lot
reminds me.
better.
Yes.
And they gave me these.
Of course you feel a lot better.
They gave me these muscle relaxers. They kind of
Flexerol?
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah. So I took one and like in the 7th inning of the Dodger game last night, and the games I'm like, this game needs to end because I can barely keep my eyes open.
Right.
I made it to the end, and then it was lights out.
Oh,
but
yes.
I went from feeling pretty lousy to feeling pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your method works.
I'm team
not
drugs.
sure long term, but it
we'll
works.
see.
Yes.
We'll see. Walk, Toradol injection, Dodger game. It was a great afternoon.
That's not bad.
It's
not bad.
It was pretty good. He did Highlands. Oh, Islands. Fine. I'll do
Highlands and
In the
Islands.
street, yes.
Go ahead, Trev.
Listen all this week to this show, the Trav and DeMarco Show, for your chance to win a $100 gift card to Islands Restaurants. Call 877-710-ESPN right now, and caller number 7 will win. And make sure to check out the Islands Signature Big Wave with Cheese for just $10, available only for a limited time. Listen all this week, 9 to noon, right here on 710 ESPN. First football poll of the season is out, and guess who's not on it? That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under. Live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace. Because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer. Give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo. Good times.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey. More like Mira joyed that Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh,
No,
God.
Well, what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just what we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
There we go. 10:02 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Travis and DeMarco show. That brother Kasim is on the board, sitting in for Jorge, who's sitting in for Emily. And Kasim, there we go. Little Prince. We like that. We're getting closer. We went from Twisted Sister, which I don't know where that came from, to Prince. And now we're getting closer. All right.
I know what you like, Chris.
Oh, I know you do, baby. Oh, I'm going to bury you today with DeAndre, because DeAndre's already mad that you and I are close. Producer DeAndre from the afternoon show. But yesterday I made a comment to him about how his girlfriend, his girlfriend wasn't as nice as your girlfriend. I got to meet your girlfriend, Kasim, at the, what's her name? I forgot her name. Alexis, the lovely Alexis at the Mason Ireland PPP, the private podcast party. And she was so polite and nice. And I made a point like, oh, Kasim's girlfriend's very nice. And DeAndre didn't like that. He's like, oh, that brother Kasim's got a girlfriend? I go, yeah, she was very polite and nice. And then I said to Kasim, your girlfriend's so nice. And he goes, well, she's not nice to me. So you're implying that your girlfriend's not nice to you, Kasim.
I mean, is DeAndre's girlfriend nice to him?
Yeah, no, I think she is. Yeah.
Then
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have to build.
Why is she not nice to you?
I mean, she kind of gives me a hard time a little bit. I don't know if it's
like
just
she
me.
runs things? Is she controlling?
She kind of wears the pants in the relationship.
What? Okay.
Wow. Look at what we get out of Kasim.
Hey, man.
Good luck with that.
I didn't know this
However
was a
you get
therapy
down is
session.
how you get down,
That's
bro.
what happens on Tuesdays. How did you smile? It's Tuesday, by the way. How did you meet Alexis?
Kind of like through mutual friends.
Yeah.
The same setting, and then rest is history.
And then you said, well, "Listen, baby girl, let's do this."
Yeah.
Or she said it.
Oh yeah, did she say it?
Or she said it to him.
Okay, whatever, man.
Yeah.
We'll talk. Don't think we're done. It's only 10:04.
Is that the heat between those two?
Which heat?
Between him and DeAndre.
No, so the heat begins with the softball game.
Oh, okay.
Because they were on opposite teams, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And Kasim was throwing out a lot of stuff about how he was great. And then we saw the video, and DeAndre pointed out that the video we saw was that Kasim had never seen a baseball in his life, or maybe not even tried to hit it. But then Kasim actually performed at the softball game.
He sure did. Great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he backed it up a little bit.
Oh.
Whereas Big D, Young D, he didn't have anything at the softball game. So this is now the beef continues.
Oh, I see.
So
Did he get a
DeAndre
hit?
is the one that starts with that brother Kasim
got on base every time.
DeAndre. Did DeAndre get a hit?
No.
He didn't get a hit at all?
No.
There weren't a ton of hits.
There weren't a ton of hits.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
then Kasim tried to pivot into basketball, and you don't want to go down that road with DeAndre.
I got you.
Because
encroached.
that one intern, Jerry, was it Jerry? Yeah, Jerry, who tried to say he could beat DeAndre at basketball. No. So then that turned into the bit of DeAndre saying that brother Kasim thinks he can ball.
You got game?
I can ball.
But you can't
this
ball
I
like
gotta
DeAndre.
see.
can.
Okay.
So you're going to start it all over
We
again.
have to set something up.
This I
But
got to see.
DeAndre's got 100 pounds on you?
And like a foot.
But if he can
Yeah.
shoot, if
Yeah.
he can shoot and dribble,
Yeah,
it won't
true.
matter. Yeah. Can you shoot?
I can shoot.
Oh, there you
And
go.
we do know
Okay.
Kasim's fast. The one
Okay.
thing we saw at the
Kasim can
softball
run.
game, he's fast.
Yeah.
Very.
Down low, I'll take DeAndre, but if he can shoot, DeAndre's got issues.
Yeah.
You got to come out there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
That brother Kasim is saying he can ball on DeAndre.
I believe he's faster than I thought. Being
By the
at
way,
first
we
base.
talked about this in a meeting yesterday
Yes.
for the ESPN LA Golf Classic at Black Gold coming up in September, our golf tournament. What's your brother's name, Mario?
Mario.
By the way, where's that $100?
Oh yeah, I do owe you $100. I do owe you.
So you owe me $100.
I do.
But is Mario going to play?
Ireland.
Is Mario going to play Travis as our warm up, like at 8:30 in the morning?
The last time I spoke to Mario, yes,
A
but
little bit earlier,
we haven't talked in a week.
A little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it like at 6 a.m. I realize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
We haven't.
Is that happening or no?
Well,
Let's get that brother Mario
We
on.
haven't talked in a week.
I'm going to need
I'm
another
mad at-
Toradol shot right before
There
we
you
do
go.
that, but I'm ready.
I'm kind of mad at him.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know
for
PA
not showing up?
Oh.
I am. Yeah.
So I am very proud of what I shot on Saturday.
How'd you do?
So the week before, I had played with Stephanie's uncle, Billy. And Billy is a J Lim, my guy J Lim, my swing coach for years. Golf Code 360 in Brea, Pasadena, Irvine. He's a student. He took the full thing. And I haven't been taking it that serious since all the health stuff. I've just been happy that I'm out there hitting.
Bet you're having more fun.
But he inspired me because he was amazing on the golf course. His first time playing Black Gold. We just played the back nine because I had the Mason Ireland event. He blew me away. I was like, holy crap. That inspired me to get back into it and take it serious. I'm very proud of myself that I shot an 84 on Saturday at Black Gold.
That's pretty
nice.
good.
And basically I'm doing it with one arm because the left arm don't work that well anymore. So now I'm really inspired. But I hit one ball out, okay, and I was playing with a Titleist Velocity. And then I found a ball, a PXG golf ball.
Okay. Did you throw it in the lake?
No. I played with it because it looked brand new.
Yeah.
I hit some amazing putts with this. I probably played this
I didn't
ball
know
for
PXG made balls.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
So I probably played this ball for 13 holes on Saturday. And it was incredible.
All right.
And I don't know where they sell. I'm guessing they just sell them at Roger Dunn.
Yeah.
And I wonder what's inside of it. Like, did they hire a Titleist guy to make them?
They're all kind of the same.
Because they really were good. It
Yeah.
was really good.
Huh.
You tell Mario
84 is pretty good, Chris.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Considering, remember 2 summers ago? Was it 2 summers ago when I did the bit 10 days in a row with 36 holes?
You nearly killed yourself then.
I know. I shot 80 4 times. I couldn't break 80 at Black Gold. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty proud of my 84 on Saturday.
Good. Pretty good. You know, the whole point is to just go out there and have fun, right?
But I have fun taking it serious.
Okay.
When I'm not taking it seriously and I'm just kind of like, whatever, I just don't really have that much fun. It's kind of like I start to think to myself, like, why am I out here? It's hot. I'm tired.
Move the body.
Well, yeah,
Spend time with
Move
friends.
the body.
but now that I take it seriously, the 18 holes was no problem.
Move the body.
And not
spend
being
time with friends.
not being hammered after is really nice. Like I can, instead of going home and passing out for 5 hours, I like go and do stuff.
Yeah,
now.
well, that's
It is nice.
That's a better option.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a better option.
All right, there we go. Good. Let's
When
do
are
sports.
Mario and I going to play? Are you going to try?
Well,
to set that
Mario's
up
scared
again?
of you.
I haven't talked to him
DeMarco's
in a
brother
while.
Mario is petrified because he knows you're going to beat him.
That's not true.
You're
but
going to beat him like a rented mule.
The first time I ever felt let down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and it
Little
cost
bit.
you $100,
Little
which you
bit.
still owe me.
Little bit. So I don't know.
Okay.
We'll get around to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could just go play. It doesn't have to be like a whole thing.
You mean you and him?
And you need to attend.
You know what? I'm getting closer. I am. I'm getting closer to playing. I got some old teammates that are here playing golf, and they keep showing me these pictures of playing golf, smoking cigars, having a blast. And I'm like, if they can do it.
Is Jim Everett one of them?
No. These are old college guys.
Were you're never teammates with Jim Everett, were you?
Yeah,
No.
briefly.
When
weren't
I
you?
came in, the first day I walked into Rams Park in Anaheim,
Yeah.
he was walking out.
I
really?
see him a lot. He lives in my
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yes.
And he's I see
Great
him walking
dude.
his dog. I see him at the grocery store. He's around a
No,
lot.
he was in New Orleans when we had to play him. And Jackie Slater told me it's like my duty to go out and hurt him. I'm like, I have no idea. Like, why do you want me to hurt this dude? It
Well,
was
Travis's buddy once hurt him too.
the Phantom Sack
Well,
thing. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Who's your buddy?
Well,
Rome.
Romy. That's right.
Buddy is the wrong phraseology.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Were
now
you
you're
there that
buddies.
day?
Colleague.
No.
Were you there that day for
Of
that?
course
Oh,
you
you weren't
weren't?
there for that.
I was still in college.
Oh, that was
okay.
before you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were there.
No. I was a senior in college.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did he ever?
my first exposure to Jim was he came up to MC our baseball banquet my freshman year. He'd just gotten hired at 690.
Okay.
And we had come from Santa Barbara, and they're like, we're bringing this guy in, he's going to do it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then fast forward a couple years later, on TV, he gets knocked on his butt by Jim Everett.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
that whole thing happens. And then fast forward a year after that, I'm working for the guy.
Right.
Like it happened very, very quickly.
Wow.
I guess I've never asked that part of, like, we've talked about the story and we were together for it for a long time.
Sure.
I never asked that. I just always assumed you guys knew each other somehow.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Well, I met him when I was a student at SB. He had just gotten hired at Extra.
Yeah.
And then the Everett thing happened a few years after that, and I got hired a year and a half after
I know
that.
Jim. Jim's a great guy. And I keep thinking, he is. He's a great dude. And I'm thinking, you got Jim Everett to flip a table? You must have really got under his skin.
Well, he did.
That's what I mean. You must have really
Well,
made
here's
him
the thing.
mad.
I remember wearing a Jim Everett T-shirt when I was like a kid because we had Rams season tickets when they were at Angel Stadium. So I was a big Jim Everett guy, and that was the comp when golf was being golf was kind of Jim Everett. Jim has come to camp a couple times. I think he's got a very successful real estate business.
I believe he does.
But in South OC. But there's no doubt, still to this day, Jim Everett loves being Jim Everett.
Oh, of course he does.
So
He's a quarterback.
So
Yeah.
I think when he saw
he's a quarterback.
When he saw Rome doing this show, and there was a bit that had already been established, and Jim's sitting on a phone book so he can be even. I'm sorry, all due respect.
The big boy chair is what it was called.
I think Jim was like, "You're going to really keep doing
I
this?"
was just about to ask the dumbest question ever. Like,
And
why would
see-
you do that?
And see, here's the thing. Much like you, well, right. Much like you that goes the meathead sort of, I played football.
Why
all
would
night."
you do that?
But Jim, unlike you never back it up. You don't tackle me. But Jim Everett, he stood by his word.
I think Jim's going to go home that night. I'm not sure if I would.
You go to jail?
I'm just saying. If I flip a table, I'm probably not going home that night.
I can get you to flip a table.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could.
10-12 on a live imaging Tuesday.
You've been very close a few times.
Yeah, exactly. Jorge's shaking
Very
his head because
close.
you're all talk. Just like your brother, all talk. It runs in the far blood.
Do you think this is working?
Well, your brother, you owe me $100 because your brother wouldn't play.
Okay.
And you keep doing I'm going to smack you around.
I'll get you.
Well, I'm waiting.
I'll pay you. I know.
Go ahead, Trav.
Come on.
I've done a full 180 on Go Ahead. I used to.
You used to not like the Go Ahead.
I used to hate it,
But
and
now you like the Go
It kind of
Ahead.
makes me laugh. It kind of makes me laugh. That was pretty
It actually comes from Evan Cohen. Because on these content meetings we do, because Evan, he's our morning host on Unsports from like 3 to 7 a.m. here in L.A., but he's also the VP of content for Good Karma Brands, and we have these weekly content leadership meetings. And he does a lot of the go ahead, and he's doing it as to be funny, but that's where I've kind of and then Cappy kind of does the go ahead.
Yeah.
Cappy does more of a go ahead, whereas I do more of a flip it, go ahead.
Yeah, yours is rude.
Yeah,
Just like the other ones are more like, let's just keep this thing moving. Yours is done with intent.
Yeah, it's like, go ahead, Trav. It's like, I'm done with my stuff, now you go.
Chris, I know exactly what it means.
I'm just making sure you know.
No, like you said a minute ago, we've known each other for a long time.
It's been a long time.
I know your moves.
It's been a long time. I was going through some old stuff over the weekend, cleaning out my office in the OC compound. Not compound, but house. And I found a picture of us from 2018 OC, actually 2019 OC week when we were at Roger Dunn. And remember when we went for a fitting?
I do.
And you didn't have the beard.
No, I've had the beard.
And you were a
for
little
about
heavier.
A little.
You looked like a completely different person.
Jorge, did you send Chris that picture of me and Key?
I did not send in the picture of you and Key.
So I'll show you this picture that Jorge sent. It's when Key and I, before we started working together, we were just both at Clearman's Galley in Rosemead.
Okay.
And we were sitting there talking to each other, and I'm going to show you this real quick.
How much weight is that for you?
60 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot.
At least.
There you go.
Well, not according to the Arizona scale.
I'm going to show it to yeah, right.
Yeah.
So there it is for the YouTube audience.
Yes.
DeMarco, did I show this to you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that picture.
Yeah.
You were stressing that shirt out.
Oh, yeah, that shirt was that shirt was screaming a
Look
little
at
bit.
the chins.
Yeah.
Look at the multiple chins.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
this was pre-beard, and I look really unhealthy.
And
in that
Keyshawn was
picture.
giving you the blue Raptor look. Yeah. I had dinner with Key last week.
Yeah. I saw your picture.
I paid.
You paid?
Did you?
But I wouldn't pay for the alcohol because I said, I'm not drinking, so you got to pay for your glasses of wine.
You got double checks?
I do have double checks, technically, yes.
What do you?
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying you got 2 checks.
Oh, yes. I got 2
What
checks.
did you mean by double
I
checks?
never mind. I got 2 checks because I told them actually Key did it. He goes, he's not drinking. Put the alcohol on a separate tab.
Okay.
And then I bought dinner.
You know what else about this picture that the only part about this picture that I do like is that I don't have gray hair in that picture.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but you look much better now. The whole look, the whole accoutrement, the
look-
glasses, the beard, everything.
I might do my eyes again.
Don't do it.
Considering.
Keep the glasses. Keep the glasses.
I've done it once.
Take the glasses off real quick.
Go glasses.
Put them on again.
Better, worse.
It
Number
go-
one.
it goes
Are you
with
going
the
to
gray.
tell? Are you going to tell
The
them to spin
glasses
around
go
now?
with
I
the
mean,
gray.
what are we
The
doing
glasses
here?
go with the
We'll
gray.
see.
Yeah.
I got.
You're good.
All right. I want to talk about why USC football is basically the entire Big Ten is ranked except for SC. We'll get into that coming up next.
Damn it.
Strav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino coming up on the 28th of August. That is a Thursday with Sedano and Cap live at 3. The draft is kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 right now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long thanks to Hollywood Park Casino Park Party Play.
Yes, thank you, Trav. And you guys know that feeling out there. You finally drift off to sleep, that REM sleep, deep in sleep, and then bam, out of nowhere, your leg seizes up like you just ran a fourth quarter mile. Played through pain before, but a 3 a.m. leg cramp, that's next level. Can't deal with that. Leg cramps used to wake me up out of a deep sleep, and I'd be pacing around, half awake, waking up my wife, trying to shake it off. That's not rest. That's not recovery. That sucks. That's a midnight workout I did not sign up for. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM right on my nightstand. If a cramp hits, the quick dissolving tablets go to work immediately. No water needed, no groggy side effects, just fast, effective relief that lets me sleep. through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Because, look, real rest is all that matters. That's the best PED known to man is good sleep. So do yourself a favor. Take back your night and get the sleep you need and deserve. Pick up Highlands Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highlands Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Tonight, it's a heavyweight clash in League's Cup. The Black and Gold takes on Mexican powerhouse Tigres in the third and final match of Phase 1 in League's Cup.
It's over. LAFC have grabbed the extra point on a second save by Thomas Asal in the shootout.
Pre-game of LAFC and Tigres starts tonight at 7 p.m.
We know they're a fantastic club, but we look at every game, every opportunity as a challenge that we welcome, especially here at home to fight and play in front of our fans.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro logo, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full sad family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
$10:20 on a live imaging Tuesday, the Travis and DeMarco Show on 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. 3 ways to consume our product every day, multi-platform, and multi-other things if you're into that sort of thing. You like this song, DeMarco?
I do love this song, yes.
Thank you to our friend Alan Flores, P1 listener. He made sure he gave these to me at Park West because I guess you took the original hats he gave you.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
The Dodgers Lakers hat. So he gave all 3 of us a hat.
This is like L.A.
Hold
Utopia.
Hold it up to
this
the
is
YouTube.
like L.A. Utopia to me.
So shout
right
out
here.
to Alan Flores who follows us and
Yes.
is one of our major P1s. Love Alan Flores.
Dodgers, Rams, and Lakers all in one hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And you throw in that other squad from up north.
By the way, we got a big staff meeting today at 12 o'clock. I got in a meeting at 11. I got a pre-staff meeting at 11. So I'll be gone at 11. Then we got the big 12 o'clock staff meeting. Owner Sam Pines is flying in on the PJ right now. He's going to land, and then he's literally coming in for 3 hours. Then he's taking the PJ back to, or not back to, he lives in Cleveland.
Right.
He's taking that to New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Must be a big meeting.
Big meeting today at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll have all the details at 12:30.
Okay.
Because you know me. I like to talk about what's going on. The inside breeze, as we call it.
So how the meeting is going to be brief?
It'd be about a half hour.
Okay.
It's a big meeting, but the problem is like you guys are on the air for it. You're
Yeah.
doing Super Crosstalk.
Yeah.
I have no problem if you guys want to walk in at 12:15.
Okay.
And be
maybe
like,
we
hey,
will.
sucker, tackle Sam. DeMarco, why don't you take out your aggression on Sam? Just tackle
Sam's never
him.
pissed me off.
He should take it out on you.
Well,
Sam's
actually-
never pissed me off. You have.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
I can piss you
One
off.
of these days, bro.
I can
Oh
piss
my
you
God.
off because I know Sam loves me.
Yes.
So it kind of is Sam's fault. Me challenging
I
you.
don't think Sam is that sort of dude. I don't think Sam would come in disruption. Do you think, Travis? Sam seems like a chill type dude.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Sam's a big fan of the disruption.
Of course he is. Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of Sam's fault. So if you tackle him, you're sort of tackling me too.
Well, if I tackle you, am I tackling him?
No.
Oh, okay, then good.
Because he's the owner.
Then I'm all good. I almost got you in the hallway. I swam you. Instead, I could have blasted you.
What does that mean, swam?
I swam over you.
Oh,
it was a pass rush.
Swim move.
Yeah, swim move.
Oh, okay.
I even said swim move on the way by.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
That's where you
if you
hit
would have
and go over.
If you would have
You're
blasted
swimming
me,
over him.
If you would have blasted me,
You
what
wouldn't be
would
sitting in this chair right now.
Now I will say this:
Be a
One-
Morales-sized hole in
You'd
the wall.
still be out there.
One time, Marcellus. Remember when Marcellus was like around? Now, anyway, Marcellus like he was excited. It was like a Friday. I said, well, "Hey, Marcellus," in the hallway. He like just jumped up and I don't even know what the word is, but kind of like nudged me with his shoulder, and I went flying.
Gave you a thud.
He gave me a thud, and I went flying.
Oh,
So
that's
I-
a big
is
dude.
a lot bigger than you.
That's a big
Oh yeah,
dude.
he is.
That's
oh yeah,
a big
no,
dude.
No, he is.
I should have drilled that soccer player, Jorge.
You
Marco,
could- well,
Marco
first,
Fabio, I
the-
should have drilled
the
him.
problem with that is you would have had to catch him, and that's never happened.
No,
you can catch
Watch
Chris.
the video. It almost happened to you. I have no brakes, but I slowed down right before I got to him. I should have just ran through him. You're going to make me look that stupid.
He would have dodged you.
You
He
think
would have
so?
dodged. And so would that the other guy that could do the ball tricks.
Yeah, well, I had no
guy-
chance with that dude.
dude was like a water bug.
Yes.
Like you couldn't catch that guy if
Did
your
you
life
see it?
depended on it.
Just admiring someone's athletic prowess.
Yeah.
Did you see his legs?
Oh no, that dude that's one of the fittest dudes I've ever seen.
Every time he did the quad stretch
Yeah.
while we were sitting there, I'm like, geez, I
No.
see every muscle.
That dude was jacked.
Yes, big time.
That as fit as you're going to find.
And I started looking up street soccer. That's fun. Oh my God, street soccer is fun.
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
It's basically like and one basketball, but for soccer. You can do
Yeah,
one
you
on
play it
one.
on concrete, smaller court, like a little smaller thing. You could be 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5.
It's on hard court.
How you want to play.
Okay.
Soccer on the
Yeah.
hard court. Oh my! And the things they can do with the ball is unbelievable.
No, it's like it's attached to the foot.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. I was looking at this top. Is this the top 25 you sent me, Jorge?
It is the coach's top 25.
So I had fun just looking up, like, who was at the bottom. Is it Boise State is ranked 25th?
They're 25th.
And USC is not ranked.
USC is not ranked.
That is embarrassment enough. And then I looked up coaches' salaries from the bottom five, and something jumps out. Right? Yeah, $11.5 million for not being ranked.
There's
Come
a
on.
lot in this poll.
Oh, my
right?
God, yes.
Texas and Ohio State are 1-2. They're going
Yes.
to open the season with each other, which is exciting. So
Yes.
one of the two best teams in the country, or at least one of the two best teams right now, what we think, will be 0-1 to start the
We'll
season,
have
which is exciting.
One loss.
Yeah.
I do like that
I do
because
too.
way back when, that might have disqualified you
Absolutely.
from a national championship.
Absolutely. it
Which was
might have.
also fun.
It was fun, but this is better because
Yes.
you want both of these teams in the final 8 or whatever it's going to be.
Yes.
But put that over there for a second. Not only are teams like Boise State, BYU, Iowa State, Indiana, Arizona State all ranked in the top 25, USC is not. Now let's go a step further. There are 6 Big Ten teams in the top 25. 6. USC is in the Big Ten. They are not.
They're
ranked.
not. They're not included.
So you go through
Wow.
it. Ohio State, Penn State are 2 and 3.
Yes.
Oregon
yes.
is 7.
No brainer.
Illinois is 12. Michigan is 14. Indiana is 19. That is 6 teams ranked in the top 25. Again, this is preseason. This is just kind of looking at a sheet of paper.
But it's based on your recruiting, what you did last season, who's coming back, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
all that stuff.
Prognosticators.
Right.
The only shock there is Illinois. Like, you have to remind yourself, yes, they are that good. They finished strong last year. They've got a really good roster. And Michigan being ranked below them, I think that's just where you start. Again, preseason. Not where they end up.
Right.
Yeah.
And Michigan is always going to be, they'll be back in the mix eventually.
Yes.
If this coach doesn't work, they'll move on to the next guy. Like they're gonna get that figured out. I don't worry about that too much. But the fact that USC, there are 18 teams in the Big Ten, right? So best case scenario, USC is somewhere in that middle third, right?
Yes.
The top third would include these 6 teams that are ranked. But that doesn't even guarantee that USC's in the middle third. It just means that that's the best that they are to start this season.
To start the year.
That should never happen. That should literally USC
unless you've had the last couple of seasons.
But that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
It's one. I'm not saying that you can't have a year that doesn't live up to expectation. That's fine. But much like the Dodgers, much like some of these other teams, there is underachieving, but there should never be bad. There should never be you're not in the mix. There should never be, hey, we're not even competing at the top of our own division.
Not with a coach that's making $11.5 million. I know.
Right.
This is backwards. You may need to go the opposite direction as far as coaching. Get somebody that's young and hungry, that's cheaper, that at least has teeth, versus a guy that's already coaching from the penthouse.
They've tried all of these different ways to go. They've tried the quiet, just steady as she go types with Clay Helton. Didn't really work.
Right.
They tried splash higher with Lincoln Riley. Hasn't really worked so high.
And I'm surprised.
Higher from the Kiffin, or not the Kiffin, the Carroll tree with Kiffin and Sark. Didn't really work. Sark for, reasons that, he's gotten cleared up since then. They wouldn't hire Coach O because he didn't look and sound like an SC guy, which, but quite frankly, might have been the right decision if we've seen what happened.
I thought Lincoln Riley was the right choice. I just turned out to be wrong. And this is a good spot to start if you're USC not being ranked.
How can Boise State be on a piece of paper?
You finish stronger,
be better than them.
With the transfer portal, it's like rosters change every other year, and I haven't looked at Boise. Probably has some guys that people think highly of.
Agreed.
And I think Paul Feinbaum is really dialed in because he goes at Lincoln Riley on a personal level. Like, I think he's really, to his point, like messing this job up. Like, you're not going 100% like other coaches. You're not doing the same thing these other coaches are doing.
It's really strange because I'm kind of doing the argument that you typically use, which is I'm not saying that you have to be Texas or Ohio State every year. I understand that that's rarefied air.
For USC.
But
you can't be unranked.
But you should never be unranked.
And
literally never.
BYU shouldn't be on a list, and you're not. Boise shouldn't
Iowa
be on a list,
State,
and you're not.
Texas Tech
should
Boise
not be on the list,
State,
and you're
Indiana?
not. Right.
Like, if Indiana's ranked ahead of you in basketball, fine. In football?
Maybe it doesn't embarrass them. I always assumed that SC fans would not stand for this, that USC would not stand. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong about a few things. Maybe
Caleb
I'm wrong
Williams
about that.
A couple of years ago gave them a temporary respite. But other than that one season, Sam Darnold had the one season where they went to the Rose Bowl. That's a couple of years. But basically, since Pete Carroll, other than one or two seasons here or there, they've been somewhere between mediocre to bad.
Yeah.
It's 20 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time to not be a part of them. Like, Notre Dame has not been bad for 20 years. Ohio State wasn't bad for 20 years. Alabama wasn't bad for 20 years. They're one of those programs, or at least they used to be.
Right. You've fallen even below that. You're almost irrelevant. That's even worse.
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
SMU got the death penalty, and they're ranked in the top 15.
But this is a good spot to start if you think about it, because you could shock the world. You could come from unranked and rocket up the charts. And then you'll become everybody's it team.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley's back. USC's back. He's done it again. He's got another quarterback. They're just dying to write those stories.
They didn't even get a quarterback.
I know. If you can make one. Lincoln Riley's, I thought he was a quarterback whisperer.
He was for a while.
I didn't know that meant recruiting. I thought you can actually turn guys into stars, or at least make them credible.
They had a bunch of them. I mean, you had Mayfield, you had Murray, you had Hurts.
They could have been
Williams.
just recruiting, like get the guy on your team and let him go.
Yeah, but why can't he? But we're not even getting those recruits anymore.
I don't know. Have you ever watched Last Chance U?
Once in a while.
Okay, it's the guys that go to that Eastern Mississippi Community College. This is your last stop. Play hard or it's done. That's the mentality you should have at SC right now, not penthouse mentality.
Ranked, and again, it's to your point. By November 1st, they could be ranked in the top 10, and it's like, okay, who cares
and
what
he's
it was
coach
at
of the year,
season?
right?
But they got a long way to go.
I know. It's embarrassing. It doesn't look right. It's crazy when, like you said, all those other teams are on there and SC's not.
Fact or Cap is coming up next.
By the way, I've entered the YouTube chat. We got a lot of frustrated people in there talking about they didn't like my Apple Watch commentary. One of them calls me the Penguin.
The Penguin?
Which I think is pretty hilarious, actually.
Quack.
The Apple Watch is the thing that they've
they didn't like that content.
Why was it?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm actually on Morales' side on this one. Soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two, I should say. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. Factor Cap coming up next.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure, dewy skin.
Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow. With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Coming up today at 4 p.m.
It's the LA Afternoon Takeover with Sedano and Cap.
I mean, today I had to change my password to get into LinkedIn. Forget about it.
I mean, geez.
I mean, my goodness.
Just link out.
You know, that's a good idea. I should stop linking in. I'll go link out.
Right.
But you post like every day on LinkedIn.
Do you?
Do I?
Like repost. I always get like notifications like Scott Kaplan reposted.
Yeah, I repost. I'm a reposter.
You're a reposter?
Yeah, I'm a reposter.
Okay.
I'm not like a sharer on LinkedIn. I just kind of lurk.
I didn't even. Yeah, you. Now that you told me, now I know you're lurking on this.
I get notifications.
I didn't know.
Wait, speaking of lurking, you lurked at my LinkedIn profile a couple months ago.
Whoa!
Yeah, because you know,
I didn't know.
I have the LinkedIn
the pro where it tells you who's like
and
watching
so it
you.
tells you when people look at your profile.
Cappy, you better be careful. How many people have premium? They know you're lurking.
Well, did you?
You're a lurker.
Not that long ago.
You're a searcher and a lurker.
Sedano and Cap every weekday after Mason and Ireland
on 710 ESPN.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap
right now. Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
It's producer Jorge.
Aloha.
Producer Emily. By the way, the Reddit, or not the Reddit page.
Hody.
The YouTube chat is turning on the guy who's calling me Penguin by saying he's a Reddit guy for the Mason Ireland Reddit page. That doesn't surprise me. I like the Penguin nickname.
I think they mean Colin Farrell's Penguin.
Well, no, they're talking about the HBO show.
Yeah, that's Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's Penguin. Yeah,
all right.
That makes sense.
It's pretty good, by the way.
Not Burgess Meredith.
Although I did like the Burgess
Burgess
Meredith.
Meredith, that long cigar, the cigarette in the holder.
And he personified the quack, quack, quack while he was just walking around.
So is Burgess Meredith the Penguin or is he Mickey?
He's Mickey to me.
Yeah.
He's Mickey to me. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to go Penguin.
I'm going to go Penguin just because I loved Batman growing up, the Adam West Batman.
Yeah. Yes. The body.
Pow! Buenos dias. Aloha.
Buenos dias.
Hody. Yes.
All right, so yesterday I get an interesting phone call from my brother. He's 18 years old. I called him first. He didn't answer. He returns the phone call, and he's like, sorry, dude, I couldn't talk to you because I got pulled over for the first time, and I got a ticket. He didn't have his license, but luckily he remembers his license number, so he told the officer this and this. My question is, when you first got pulled over, did you tell your parents, or did you call a friend or somebody that you have confidence in before you get in trouble, quote unquote, with your parents? Like, what was your situation when you first got pulled over?
I was 16 or 17 years old. I was driving on the 605 freeway northbound, just coming out of Long Beach. I had a baseball game, and I'm driving home, and I get lit up from behind. And I look down, and I'm going like, I don't know, maybe 71 or 72. Nothing crazy, but fast enough to get stopped. And I got written a ticket, and I was terrified because I'd never gotten stopped by the cops or anything like this. And I got home and told my folks right away because I'm like, okay, this is going to go bad. And their reaction was slow down a little bit. Like it went super, super easy. I haven't gotten a speeding ticket really since then.
Yeah.
I've gotten a couple of other stupid little things there, but it was pretty mellow. I thought I was dead meat, but they were chill.
I think I've only got one speeding ticket in my life. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got one speeding ticket. It was my first ticket ever. I was 17, I want to say. So I had just got my license, and I was on my parents' insurance, obviously.
Ooh.
So I was going, I was late to work, I think, or something. And I was going 70 and a 40. It was next to Geezer's in Santa Fe Springs on the way to the 5 freeway off of Florence. And I had to tell my dad, and he was not happy.
Yeah.
And then I had to do traffic school and all that stuff to get off my record.
Yeah.
And, of course, he said the rates went up. And I don't know if they did or not. Because I would just give him money. I never actually saw the bill.
Yeah.
And I think my dad was shaking me down. He was bleeding me for years.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Because I was driving it wasn't brand new, but it was like a dealer, because I swore I needed an Infiniti i30. I loved the car at the time, the old version, right? So I got one from Cerritos Infiniti, and it was a dealer car. And, I wouldn't let him co-sign. So, I took a pretty big, he just thought I was a moron.
They gave you a loan at 17 years old?
Or I might have just turned 18 when I got the loan, so maybe I was just 18. I pretty much did it the week after I turned 18, I want to say.
Right. What was your rate as an 18-year-old with no credit history on a new car?
It was 20%. It wasn't new. It was technically a used car. It had 20,000 miles.
They must have held you up on that rate.
Oh, yeah. I got it hard on that one.
Yeah.
I learned my lessons because now I just buy cash.
Yeah.
But, that was the only speeding ticket I've ever gotten. Then I got one other ticket in my life for running a red light, kind of. So I've only gotten 2 tickets in my life.
In the intersection already when it turned red?
It was actually next to where we used to work, on Van Nuys Boulevard, where you make that right, not on the street before Ventura, where you didn't. If it's red, you can't turn.
Right.
And I just turned because I was late again.
I've gotten that one.
Yeah, I think it was speeding. But I don't remember getting pulled. I wrecked before I got pulled over.
Oh.
So I had my first car accident before I actually got pulled over. Yeah.
Was it your fault?
Of course it was. Going too fast. Tried to take a right too fast, wound up in the median.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucked going home, having to explain that to my parents. Oh, my God. I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
I just got my license.
Yeah.
But I've been driving for years. But I think maybe the first time I got pulled over was because of tags.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know you had to put them on.
Where were you supposed to put them in your mind?
On the tag, the little yellow tag.
Yeah, no, I know what
you had to put it on your driver's license.
Oh.
Put it on the license plate of the car.
Yeah, did you just have it in the glove box?
It was in the glove box.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got pulled over for that.
That's not the end of the world.
We got pulled over for not having the license plate on the front of the car. So I used to put it on the dashboard.
Oh.
And they're like, dude, it's not supposed to go there. Kasim, you got pulled over?
I've never been pulled over
Come
before.
on, that brother Kasim going to get pulled over.
Clean record? Clean record, huh?
You need to knock on wood, Kasim, because don't speak it into existence.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Do people still get pulled over for basic stuff anymore or not?
Dude, I got a ticket a few months ago for staring at my phone in the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Where though? What city?
It was Thousand Oaks. The CHP got me.
Thousand Oaks. They're going to get you.
Yeah.
I was driving down. I was on the phone, on the speaker with Bobby. And all of a sudden, I end the call with Bobby on the speakerphone on the steering wheel. And just out of habit, I pick my phone up to see if I missed any texts or anything. And I look at it, look out the passenger side window,
and
the CHP on the motorcycle is looking at me, and he looks at me like,
right.
And then he moves in behind me, lights me up, pulls me over Easter Sunday.
Poor guy.
Writes me the ticket. And he's like, have a nice day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ochoa.
You couldn't
Officer Ochoa. That's right.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it was Officer Ochoa. He got, and I was caught red-handed. Like there was I wasn't doing. He's literally looking at me like I'm looking at you right now. Like, yeah, you can't do that.
You did it.
I did it.
I got one more here. A TikToker is on this quest to visit every McDonald's around in the United States.
That's a lot of McDonald's.
He's currently at 275 out of 13,000 and plus. I know when I used to travel around the U.S., I used to try to hit every Harley Davidson dealership.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
nice.
Yeah.
The patch.
I have the patches. I have made 2 jackets out of that. Is there something that you would want to hit across the country, just to visit?
Do you still have the Harley, or you got rid of it?
No, I got rid of it when my daughter was like 2.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember the old Jorge Harley days in the morning when he'd come in.
Oh, yeah.
My helmet, boots. Yeah. So,
Look at all Sons of
nice.
Anarchy.
For me, there is.
What is it,
For me, the thing that, and I'm still optimistic that I'll get to do it at some day in my life. I would like to see all of the Major League Baseball stadiums.
Yes.
I would like to go through all of them. I've got about 2/3 of them right now.
Yeah.
But there are new ones that come online occasionally. So I would like to check the box on that. That's the one thing that to go across the country and see every Major League Baseball park, I think would be a great trip.
Right, same thing. Fact, it's football stadiums,
Yeah.
and I have one left.
Which one?
Las Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, haven't gone yet.
Yeah, the last few times I've played the Raiders have been here.
Haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
That's the last one, yes. And it was Andrew Whitworth. At the time, was the only guy that played in every stadium. Yeah, so I would love to collect those. And when I go to different cities, I go to their big parks. I don't know if it's the park, the national park, or the state park, but I go see different parks.
Like in
different
New
states.
York City, you're going to Central Park.
Going to Central Park and walk
Okay.
through that, yes.
Morales?
I always said it was my mission. I wanted to go see every presidential library.
Oh.
I've only seen 2. So
Reagan and Nixon.
Nixon,
Yeah.
All those times we were in Texas, I never went to go see George
Bush,
Herbert Walker Bush, or George W. Bush.
The George the First is in Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's George the Second?
I'm guessing it's somewhere over there, right?
Yeah. Texas is pretty big.
Is it in
could be-
Austin?
I don't know.
He was governor.
That should be
I don't know. My
mandatory.
point being
Yeah.
is, and now that the list has to be shorter simply because I'm older, I'd love to see Clinton's. Obama's probably, but where is Obama?
I'm assuming Chicago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So those 2 definitely. If I get to Texas, then I'll see the Bushes.
Yeah.
But Clinton's, I definitely want to go
You've
see.
inspired me
No, I've
to
always
go to 2 different presidential
I've
libraries.
never been to one.
You've never been to the
Reagan?
Reagan? Oh, Reagan's phenomenal.
Wow. Okay.
And then Nixon's.
It's right
there's
there. Yeah.
It's right in Yorba Linda, right next to
Yeah.
Black Gold. It's nice. It's obviously not as grandiose as Reagan's. Like Reagan's has Air Force One,
was there.
the actual
It's
plane.
right there.
Nixon
yeah.
has the helicopter Marine one, but there's a little revisionist stuff at the Nixon one. They're putting their spin on
Well,
it.
it's their spot.
Yeah, but
they
there
get
was
to
some
tell their
pretty
story.
glaring
Yeah.
stuff during that administration, but well, that's fine.
It's
very nice, though.
The assassination corner at the Reagan Library.
Yes.
That will blow your mind because they take you right into it and how he saw it and how it's wild.
I did see to do a little quasi tour of an Air Force One. I went to the Kennedy Space Center.
Oh, okay.
And they have Lyndon Johnson's Air
Right.
Force One at the Kennedy Space Center, so you get to kind of go through that. Yeah, it was fun. Good job, Jorge. Factor
McDonald's,
Cap is
though?
brought to you by
Every McDonald's. Are you eating at every McDonald's?
But here's the thing about every McDonald's. Okay, what is McDonald's? And I'm Team McDonald's. I like McDonald's.
Yes.
I like the food. But what is the secret sauce of McDonald's?
It's the same everywhere.
Same everywhere you go.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly right. That there is no a Big Mac in Los Angeles is
It's
the
a
same
Big
as
Mac
a Big
in
Mac in
Wichita.
Oklahoma City. It's the same as a Big Mac in Tokyo. They're exactly the same.
Yes.
What's the point of sampling every Big
Don't
Mac?
know. What's the point of it? Why is he doing it?
Okay, so the guy does videos and he shows you the interior. They show you the layout of the McDonald's.
They're all going to look the same.
No,
right?
no, they actually they look pretty different. There's some
Oh,
that
really?
are 2 stories. There's some that are single stories. So he's
Oh,
just
that's
trying to
true.
see, just
There
a
is
different
one
layout.
that was, I think it's on the California-Oregon border. It's a ramp. It goes over
Over
the
the
freeway.
I've seen they have those in
yeah,
Illinois too.
those are cool. Yeah, you want to stop just because it's there. Yeah.
Never been so happy in my entire life that when we went and took a trip one summer, it's between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college. I went on a baseball tour where we went to Moscow first. We went to St. Petersburg second. We were in Russia for like 3 weeks, okay, playing baseball. Food in Russia is a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't seem great.
Wasn't great. I was so hungry, both literally and metaphorically, for something familiar. We get off the boat in Helsinki, Finland. We took a boat from St. Petersburg over to Helsinki, right? And the first thing me and my 17, 18, you see the Golden Arches, and there was a stampede to get in there.
Yes.
And I got a double quarter pounder with cheese, and guess what it tasted like?
A double quarter pounder?
Double quarter pounder with cheese, like the same one I got in
Heck
Arcadia,
yeah.
California, and
Yes,
I couldn't
sir.
get it down my gullet fast enough. Factor Cap is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. I got a couple of football questions for you because I don't think this is going to happen, but I kind of want it to happen. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Tonight, it's a heavyweight clash in League's Cup. The Black and Gold takes on Mexican powerhouse Tigres in the third and final match of Phase 1 in League's Cup.
It's over. LAFC have grabbed the extra point on a second save by Thomas Asal in the shootout.
Pre-game of LAFC and Tigres starts tonight at 7 p.m.
We know they're a fantastic club, but we look at every game, every opportunity as a challenge that we welcome, especially here at home to fight and play in front of our fans.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sports book for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
10 minutes in front of 11 o'clock on Live Imaging Tuesday.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
The Travis and DeMarco Show on ESPN LA, 710 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. I was in the YouTube chat. I think I got knocked out of it.
Can they do that to you?
No, I think I exited out of it.
Oh.
I know Beto popped in for a second.
Beto's in there a lot.
Yeah, he is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So this afternoon, Sedano and Cap will reunite 3 o'clock. I definitely am going to tell the story on that show because Cappy always carries extra underpants. Luckily, I had extra underpants yesterday.
Because?
So here's the thing. And a lot of people have given me a hard time on Twitter and stuff because they think that me having accidents, if you will, or close calls is because of my old drug use, like back in the day. And maybe that has something to do with it. But part of it now is because I'm on a lot of meds.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm dehydrated. Mm-hmm. And I take Metamucil now. The doctor's allowed Metamucil to keep me regular. Plus, I eat a lot of salad and stuff. Sometimes I got close calls. Yesterday was a close call. So I finished the Mason and Ireland Open. I loaded as I'm standing up kind of quivering. And I was like, I got enough runway. I didn't.
You did not.
So I got into our bathroom here.
Oh, this happened here?
Oh, yeah, it happened here.
Oh.
And then I realized.
Terrible news.
So I texted, I know this is odd, but I text Cappy, close call scraper. That's our bit. Then I realized it wasn't a close call. Part of it scraped. Part of it already happened. So now I got to finish up. We got a tough situation. If you've been there, you know. And I have my luggage here because I'm staying multiple nights at East Central this week. But I don't want to open my luggage in my office because people would be like, why is he opening his luggage? But I know I have backup underpants in my desk.
In the desk?
And that only came about because one time I stayed here and it wasn't planned, so I went and bought underwear at Target, and I
Okay.
just kept the pack in my desk because I was like, well, maybe I'll need them one day.
Safety first.
So I come in. I act like nothing's going on. I get the extra pair of underpants. I put it in my jacket because I was wearing the windbreaker yesterday.
Okay.
That windbreaker, the U.S. Open one. I put it in there, and then I take the dude wipes and I kind of put it under the thing because I realized we got a cleanup job too. As I'm walking by, Stephanie is like in a meeting at our what do they call that table? The collaboration station.
Okay.
She goes, "Hey, are you okay?" And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, you're walking funny." Meanwhile, the other people are like, "Hi, Chris."
course
And I was
you're
like,
walking funny.
"It's like I got to get out of here." So I go back into the bathroom. Now I'm back in the bathroom, and I'm kind of in the corner stall. I'm kind of
You're walking like a penguin.
I'm kind of there it is. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, that was Torre for the win on that one. Since the YouTube chat calls me penguin. So then I'm like sent up, but somebody's in the stall next to me. And now I realize, what's this person thinking with all the sound? Because I have like a Target bag with me because I got to put the old underpants in something. Yeah.
I hear
I'm
plastic.
like,
There's something going on.
I'm
over
taking
there.
boots
Yeah.
off. By the way, I'm taking my boots off.
What other choice do you
I'm-
have?
My belt hits the thing. My phone falls out of my pocket.
Hang in there. Hang in there, homeboy. It'll
Get
be
a
all right.
yard sale in the stall.
But then I got out of there.
Yeah.
Put the bag in the trash. Clean job. Clean
Here's
job.
Look, I know that some people are uncomfortable talking about this, and
But
I
this
don't
is
really
real
care.
life. This
That's
happens
what
to
I'm saying.
everybody.
I don't. There
And
you
for
go.
those people on the YouTube chat that are like, "Oh, is this good content?" It's August. You want us talking about the Dodgers losing again or Mookie Betts being in a slump? Yes, we told you Kyren Williams signed a new deal. We're literally in preseason football.
This is the great equalizer. It happens to everybody.
Oh, and LeBron didn't come out to see
When's the
Luka
last time it happened to you?
at the facility the other day.
A video chat.
Where I had to change at work?
Yes.
Not recently,
Okay.
but where it's happened near the house.
It's
it
happened before.
It happened.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell you exactly when it happened. I told the story on the air.
On a
It was
walk?
right around Christmas,
Oh.
and I got down to the corner, and it was like,
Ooh.
nope, turn around,
Yeah.
come home, threw them in the sink in the laundry room, and put on a new pair and headed out the door
It
again.
happens. Yeah, man. You get the wrong mix. Wrong
Well, the
timing.
cocktail of
Yeah.
ingredients. He's talking salads and Metamucil and drugs.
That
and
stuff has a mind of its own.
That's a suicide
I
mission.
want out now,
Yeah.
regardless. What's
how
your
that's
football
going.
question? You had one for me?
I got a bunch.
Well, give me one.
You just want one?
Yeah.
What do they do at a joint practice that you can't do at a regular practice?
You don't care about the opponent.
Yeah, but if they don't care about you, doesn't that kind of equal out?
Same thing. You make sure that you have, best on best. If you have your quarterback back there or Kyren or receivers.
Yeah.
If not, then you put your 2s and 3s and let them go at it.
Yeah.
This might be the best opportunity for some young guys to make the team. You don't have 4 preseason games. You only have 3.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be your only opportunity to out-effort someone, to show how hard you can hit, to do what Omar Speights did.
Yeah.
In the preseason, get on the map by having a big hit. Well, now you can do it against Dallas. You can't do it against your own guy. If you square up Devontae Adams at practice, you better hold up. You better not hit him.
Yeah.
Against Dallas, against their third string guy, go ahead. That's what you can and
Is
can't
it
do.
just a contest of effort? Like, is it literally just who can try harder in these things? Are we putting anything in? Are we doing any schematic? Like, what is it? Just an opportunity to hit somebody, and you don't care if they get hurt.
For the young guys, for the coaches, for the players, yes, it's a good opportunity to impress. For some guys like scouts, I did hear this. This is very interesting. It's a chance for them to view the Raiders, to see or to view the Cowboys or whoever you're practicing against, to see how they think about certain players. So when the draft comes up, you can say that is a Dallas Cowboy. That is something whoever else you're scrimmaging. That's the guy they covet right there. It's just more information. That's something else you can pull out of joint practices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just the fact that the preseason has I'm talking exclusively from the Rams perspective, because they treat the preseason the way they've treated the preseason since Sean McVay got here. We're not putting any of our guys out there. We're not doing it.
The risk is too great.
I
Yes.
understand that, and we could go around and around.
And you
with
may
it.
change that with a rookie quarterback. Someday you may change
Okay.
that. You may send him out there because you need to.
But even with Jared Goff, like they were really, and Goff wasn't a rookie, but he was a second-year guy that didn't have a ton of experience.
Yeah.
Those games to me are maybe, and again, the Rams are a veteran team for the most part. Like you said yesterday, I know who the 22 guys are going to be, or maybe 21 of the 22. I might even know who the 44 are, or really close to it. the last 10 spots on the roster, give or take, maybe how many jobs are open? 2 or 3?
Maybe. I mean,
it's just not a lot. So when you're doing these things, it's like, what exactly am I looking for if I'm Sean McVay, if I'm, Chris Shula, if I'm these guys that are
you're getting work against other people. You're getting work against other guys. So your ones are going to get work against Dallas number ones. So you get to evaluate from there. So it's all evaluation. And then if you're a young guy that's not getting a ton of reps out here in Woodland Hills or LMU, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to cut loose. Because if you're going out there, there is a guy on the team right now. I was going to tell you about him, and it's so funny. They call him the Sheriff. He is this is a great guy. He has the greatest mustache in the world. His name is Bill Norton.
Okay.
They call him Sheriff Bill. Because when you look at him in the face, he looks like a 1960s sheriff. He does. He really does.
Like an Old West sheriff or like a L.A. County sheriff?
Kind of like mirrored glasses with the old school Harley.
Understand.
Sheriff
Perfect.
Bill. He's that dude. So
like
he's
Buford T. Justice?
Kind of like that. Number 97. And he's built like 6'6", 335 pounds.
Oh.
Right. So he doesn't really get a chance to unleash because he's a third, fourth-string guy. When practice is going on, he's got Garoppolo or Kyren Williams. It's 1 versus 3. So he can't cut loose. Where against Dallas, go ahead, Chewbacca. Tear some arms off. Do what you got to do. Absolutely. Let's see what you got. There's another guy who's been turning heads. His name he's number 56, Sean Dolak.
Look at that depth chart DeMarco's got.
I love this.
It's impressive.
From the University of Buffalo, 6'1", 225 pounds. All he does is show up at the ball. Yeah. That's all he does. Now, in practice, when you're tagging off, it doesn't mean much. Now versus Dallas, run through it. Make some contact. Let's see if you were as good as your pursuit.
Are you not supposed to hit in these? I know like the lines kind of work in real time against each other, but if you lit someone up, doesn't that not start World War III?
I was telling him when Marcellus lifted Chris off the ground, that's thud tempo. Thud means you're going to hit, but you're not tackling.
Okay.
So I can hit you. I just can't bring you to the ground.
Okay.
So they're going to let you go through thud. Now, thud turns into tackling. Tackling turns into fights.
Will you go through thud with Morales at some point?
Are we going to thud each other?
It would only be 1 thud. 2 if you count him hitting the deck.
Yeah, 2 hits, right?
Right, and I would break the rule. First 15's on me. But that's what you do. So, I thought that was interesting talking to the scouts. They get to view the Dallas organization or whoever you're practicing from a different lens just to see who they like, why they like them, and where they're putting them. It helps you come draft day, that sort of stuff.
I've seen a lot of dumb LeBron headlines in my life, but this one, this might be at the top. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for 2. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call Next Gen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under. Live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace. Because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer. Give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's Thrive nextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket? Eat a live cricket. For $100. You would not lose your job or get fired for that. Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those. You've had those? Fried insects. What are they yeah. like? I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy. Yeah. They're almost like potato chips with legs. Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
But what's the difference? Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think, people eat those. That's just what we did when I was growing up. You did? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh no way. My dad hunted for everything. What do yeah. they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like? To say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up next at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Go ahead, Marco.
Go ahead. You had one more football question.
I got lots of football questions. I'm never out of football.
Give me your second best.
I don't know.
You really were curious about joint practices? Like the benefit of?
I don't know. Everything that is controlled like that, I'm a big believer of drills are useful.
Yes.
And games are useful.
Well,
but these super controlled environments, I don't know how much benefit there is in those
It's
things.
less controlled than your own practice.
Yeah.
Practice here is very controlled. As soon as
Yeah.
somebody hits the deck, hey, whistles blow, stay up.
Yeah.
You got to let them go a little bit before they get into live contact. I think they're great. It's a chance to
I'm not
cut
saying
loose.
that they're not they're good or bad. There's so much of this lead up to the season that is like, okay, it seems like it's all downside to me. Like just the injuries, the things that, and I know, well, I shouldn't say I know. In high school, you just show up and play the first game. In college, you just show up and play the first game. And I don't know if we'll get to a point in the NFL
you
just
practice.
does that.
You do practice.
No, you absolutely practice. But this,
and you get this in spring.
yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, I don't know. The preseason of the NFL has completely lost its charm.
Okay.
For me.
Well, it's like the guy I was talking about, Miss Sheriff. I got to get his name right. Sheriff Bill Norton.
Buford T. Justice.
So, like, when your development comes second to the guy in front of you's health, you can't get better.
Yeah.
But when you go against somebody else, cut it loose, and you actually get to see what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Slow up. Don't hit him. You can't do that.
No,
you don't get that.
And sometimes you just got to do it anyway, because I gotta.
Well, that could be the fastest way out of town too.
I understand, but if I'm 90% sure I'm leaving anyway.
Well, right. I see what you mean.
I might as well take a shot.
Now, if they know you're one of those guys, they just wouldn't put you in.
Yeah.
You won't get any reps that day. Right. This guy's looking to hurt people.
No, I'm looking to make the team, and if I can't turn it. But what if at the end of the day, like, that guy's an absolute maniac for doing that? But man, he hit that guy hard.
Or he's like, where was this before?
Right.
And he knows this is.
But you didn't let me hit anybody
this
before.
This is it. You missed meetings. You didn't go to workouts.
Well, no, that's different.
Blah, blah,
I'm just saying if I can't do what I do, I'm not saying if you're an idiot over here and you do. I'm saying that I'm just not getting a look. I'm just not getting a look. And maybe the one time I get a chance to get a look, I'm going to make sure I take advantage
That's
of
where
that.
preseason comes in.
Yeah.
This is when you take people's heads off and you start turning heads.
I saw a headline this morning on ESPN.com. I'm like, seriously? We're doing this now? Really? It was LeBron congratulates Luka on new deal. It's like, really?
Did he really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
What did he say?
A, who cares?
Right.
And B, of course he did. C, it's just like, and the information in it was literally, he called him and said, good job on the new deal.
I think that's fascinating.
Why?
Because it shows a level of buy-in that maybe, what if LeBron buys into this hook, line, and sinker?
He's going to. This is the whole point. Like, he's going to.
But it seems like he may be resistant to it, passive-aggressive.
Well, that he will be. He always is that.
What if he really does a passing of the torch? Like, he does this completely different from what we're thinking. Like, maybe he's like, instead of, hey, man, they're moving on without me, too. I'm glad. Thank God, let somebody else take the wheel for a while.
I'm going to assume that the 22 years of LeBron James I've seen so far, the 23rd will be the same.
Well, you never know. But
I'm pretty sure I do.
But the fact that he never even said anything about Luka, anything, we just said he hasn't said a word. Rich Paul spoke
about anything. Really.
He sent some really funny tweets.
That he called him and said, "Hey, man, congrats on the new deal." It's like, well, of course
I think that's huge. I think that's huge. That is huge for Luka. That's huge for the rest of the team. It is. That's huge for Luka. The pressure's off. Like, LeBron's not mad.
This is the part I don't get.
Yeah,
I know exactly what LeBron James is going to do. I know exactly what he's going to do this year. Exactly
what
he's going to show up. Send weird tweets, give cryptic answers in the media, and he's going to play as hard as he can because that's what he always does.
Right. For us and for him, that's what butters his bread.
Right.
Twisting us in knots and playing great basketball. That is LeBron in a nutshell. But for Luka and the Lakers, it's a level of buy-in. You don't have to worry about it with Luka. Just getting the call from LeBron. Congratulations on the deal. It's almost like no hard feelings. Let's go win a championship. I think that's good versus not having that call.
Yeah.
And not knowing and then having to worry about
the only thing I would care about if I'm Luka and the Lakers. Now, I don't want to put it on Luka specifically.
And the other team.
Everybody not named LeBron.
Right.
Is what is he going to do when we practice? What is he going to do when we play?
True.
And I know for sure LeBron James practices hard and he plays hard because when they were writing LeBron James code, okay, when before he was a person that we were aware of, when he was figuring out his number one priority,
go hard is number one.
I think that's number 2 or 3 or 4.
Okay,
I think number 1 is never embarrass yourself.
Okay,
never embarrass yourself. That never be the guy that don't be James Harden. Don't be the guy.
I think not saying something to Luka would be James Harden.
No, because but again, his number one thing is do not embarrass yourself, and everything else supports that. Everything else is in service of rule number 1, which is don't embarrass yourself, which is stay in shape, play as hard as you can, compete like crazy.
I'm with you.
All of his basketball stuff is really positive. All of the psychological stuff, or whatever you want to call it, personal stuff. Yeah. That's more weird stuff.
That gets him having fun. But from a team standpoint, you got 2 barn bosses, right? Now, if LeBron said, but in that locker room, I could care less what we think and what the Lakers say. If you're Ayton, if you're Austin Reeves, if you're Rui Hachimura, and you're in that locker room, and LeBron and Luka walk in, and they both give you opposite orders.
Yeah.
Who are you listening to?
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. So I think this is huge that LeBron acknowledged, congratulations on the deal. I am with this. This is huge. That kind of, I guess, takes the temperature down some in the room. This is going to be a transition. It's not going to be easy, and it ain't over. But I thought this was a great step because LeBron ain't said nothing this offseason.
Well, he said
summer.
April 30th. I'm looking at the article right now. April 30th, he says, I hope, obviously, he stays long term. Laker fans love him here. He's accepted him. We love him as a teammate, as a brother. But ultimately, he's got to make a decision because I'm not going to be here much longer.
Right. See, so, April. I mean,
I was back in April before
since
he signed
the summer.
And now he just gave him a video phone call.
Radio silent. And then it's all been Luka. Luka signs the deal. Still ain't heard from LeBron. Finally. Hey, man, congratulations. You're just being a good teammate at that point.
We've heard from LeBron. We just haven't had a quote from LeBron.
Right.
We've
an official word from LeBron.
The statement after he signed his extension was from LeBron. The tweet on the boat with Jokic's agent is from LeBron.
He's on the boat even though he's not there.
Right.
I got you, but
he's doing what he does. It's just more of the same.
But
it's more a little bit over here, a little bit over here, but that stuff to me is not even secondary. It's 5th dairy, 20th dairy,
right?
To is he going to show up and play? Absolutely,
You know he's going to. But as far as team building and how this dynamic is going to work, I thought that was huge. Because when a dude, if you're competing with him and he's on your same football team or whatever, and he winds up getting the bag, you want to be happy for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to like come off as a hater or you're mad.
But again, that's in the service of making sure he doesn't look bad. And this is like him doing this is what he does. And that's why to me it was like, yeah, okay, fine. It's not like a bad thing, but it was another brick in the wall of him doing what he does, which is I don't want to look bad. I'm going to play great. I do like your point a lot about
Which one?
The competing orders from the two people.
You still got issues. I could care less what they say when you're in that locker room or on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the floor and the play comes in and LeBron says, no, we're going to do this, what are you going to do?
Again, he's not going to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that it's going to be, there might be times where it's a little confusing, but I don't think it's ever going to be messy or
a suggestion that's not listened to from LeBron.
I don't think there's going to be a moment where Luka does something on the court and LeBron does this. You know, it's just not how he rolls. He will play basketball.
I think you're going to see that this year. I do.
Do you really?
I really do. I think you're going to see. It depends on if Luka misses that shot or not.
I don't see it.
Because if it doesn't go in, I could see LeBron giving you that little look like, I'm here. That stuff. It's just your guy. That I could see happening. It depends on if Luka makes it or misses
it. We will keep track of that because
it won't be that bad. It won't be outward.
It makes him look petty, and he doesn't like to look like that on the court. On the court, like the passive aggressive stuff off the court, he'll do that all day long for whatever reason. He thinks that's
and regardless of what he says post game, we know what that meant.
Yeah.
I was just mad because the Lakers lost. Yeah. Okay, that's really
no. If we see it, we'll see it.
Right.
But I don't think you're going to see much of it. I think he will play as hard because him playing hard means the Lakers are a better team.
Yes.
He wants to win. I agree. Him playing hard means if the Lakers are bad, even with him playing really hard and really well, he might be able to go somewhere else. He might be able to do these things. There's no scenario where him dogging it, being difficult, being a bad teammate.
Never dogging it into my mind.
None of those things that could manifest on the court are in service of him not embarrassing himself.
Right.
None of them.
I think for this to go really smooth, the Lakers win 70 games all by blowouts. But if it comes down to the last shot, this is when you start seeing stuff like this.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. I don't think he's going to do it because I don't think that rule number 1, code first line written, do not embarrass yourself.
Right.
And so far, he really hasn't.
No.
It's been like
drama free.
But on the court, pretty
smooth.
Drama almost free. To the point of him like, dude, you need to assert yourself more.
Remember that dude that did the Tebow challenge? This was years ago when Tebow had just left Florida.
Okay.
If there is a Tebow story, anything, I'll give you $1 million.
Yeah.
Anything you got on this guy.
Anything bad.
Anything bad on Tebow, I'll give you.
I do remember that.
And not one taker.
Yeah.
Try that with him. Because
what's the bad?
He's been relatively drama free.
Oh no, he's been completely drama.
That's what I mean. There's nothing there.
The worst moment of and by the way, I don't even want to say like the worst moment. The thing that caught him the most heat was the decision.
Yes.
And in the grand scheme of things, it was nothing.
It's very small.
It was nothing. It was like
tan suit.
Hey, I'm going to go play over there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it was tan. It was a brown suit
very
moment.
Tan suit.
Hey,
right?
he wore a brown suit. Yeah.
We were upset about that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I know.
What's the big deal?
It was a different time.
Yeah. The decision in the moment was like, well, this is kind of weird. And then 5 minutes after, you're like, wasn't really that big of a deal.
No.
Yeah.
He went to Miami. That was it.
Thou shalt not embarrass thyself. First line of code that. In the LeBron James.
Like RoboCop.
And he has executed that incredibly well. Let's go back to the Dodgers, talk a little bit about why, even though they lost again last night, I'm not all that concerned about where they are. They're going to turn that corner sooner than later. But first, let me tell you about Next Gen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical team of SoCal sports fans. You know Next Gen for their unbelievable air conditioning and heating services. I've had them out to the house for both. But did you know that they do plumbing as well? You can call NextGen right now for any plumbing issue, large or small, emergency or something that can wait a little bit, everything in between, whether it's a leaking foundation, backed up drain, sewage problems, water heater, I called them for that over here, or you're just looking for better water for you and your family, NextGen has expertise and solutions for you. You got a big party coming up. That drain won't go down the way it's supposed to. Get that thing looked at, get it knocked out before any of this stuff happens, and you are ready to go. Their expert technicians are going to work to clear even the toughest clogs, plus they can check your pipes for any other signs of damage. From slab leak repairs to clogged drains to water filtration, all of it in between. Trust NextGen for expert plumbing seriousness and high-quality work. 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or NextGen Air and Plumbing online.
Tonight, it's a heavyweight clash in League's Cup. The Black and Gold takes on Mexican powerhouse Tigres in the third and final match of Phase 1 in League's Cup.
It's over. LAFC have grabbed the extra point on a second save by Thomas Hasal in the shootout.
Pre-game of LAFC and Tigres starts tonight at 7 p.m.
We know they're a fantastic club, but we look at every game, every opportunity as a challenge that we welcome, especially here at home to fight and play in front of our fans.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro Loco, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full sand family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKD Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
Slow drain, dips in water pressure? Call the experts at NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Get your stubborn drain working again with NextGen's expert drain clearing for just $88. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. CSOB number 1011173.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Heads up, fantasy football fans. This is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th with Sedano and Cap live at 3 o'clock. And the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 right now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long thanks to Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party, and Play.
What did Rob Bay say? Did he like the Whopper or the Big Mac? I like the Whopper blank. Yeah, he likes the Whopper. If you met a dude that liked the Whopper more than the Big Mac, we can't be friends. There's something wrong with that.
Well, it's like a Coke Pepsi thing,
Yeah.
right? Like you're one or the other. You're a Coca-Cola household or you're a Pepsi household.
That's the kind of guy.
And
Yeah.
and I'm a Coca-Cola guy.
Me
And so
too.
like
Okay.
they're the top, right?
Yes.
McDonald's is the top. Like we're not
The
picking
norm. Yes.
I'm not doing JV stuff.
Thank
I'm doing
you.
varsity stuff.
If
and
you like
Coca-Cola's
Whoppers, you
varsity.
like the Clippers. If
Well,
you like
yeah.
Whoppers, you like the Angels.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I'm
now,
saying.
Now look, if you
Yeah.
say, "Hey Trav, here's a Whopper, you want it?" I'll eat it.
Definitely. I'm
Yeah.
not like down, but it's like
Yeah.
who likes the Whopper over the Big Mac? Doesn't make sense.
I
Yeah.
can honestly say I don't think I've had an item from Burger King in 30 years.
right.
And not because like
Right.
I don't even know where one is.
Yeah.
I really truly don't even know where. I could drive you right now
To like 3
20
McDonald's.
different McDonald's.
Right. My car could steer itself.
I know exactly.
Yes.
You want to go to In-N-Out? Which one?
Yes.
You know, I could take you to 20 of them.
Yes.
I don't.
When's the last time you guys went to a Burger King?
It had to been when I was back home in Seattle, probably maybe 5 years.
Years
honestly.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jorge?
Yeah,
Ever?
Maybe when my dad was like 2 years old. So
Yeah.
about 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
'Cause they have
Okay.
those chicken fries or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Not top of list.
I
Yes.
saw a commercial for them the other night. Oddly, it stuck in my brain. That long chicken sandwich they have.
Oh yeah. You ever had one?
I have.
Good?
Know 30. Yeah.
I haven't had the guts to try one.
It's a fried chicken sandwich. Have you ever had a bad one?
Once.
Okay, they're
Once.
pretty hard to find.
It was kind of hard.
It's a piece
Yeah.
of fried chicken on bread. It's
yeah,
pretty good.
It depends on
it's-
what's with it.
Who doesn't like that?
Jack in the Box spicy chicken sandwich.
Sure.
Yes, that was a yes.
Look.
And the ultimate breakfast sandwich. Oh my
Oh,
god,
dude. Yeah.
that's a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will
Now
get you right.
You're making a choice. Like you're like
Yes, you are.
You are saying, you know what? I'm okay being miserable the rest of the day.
Yes.
I'm going to eat this, and the 30 seconds I'm shoveling it
So
into my
good.
mouth, it's glorious.
Yes.
And then that deep sense of regret after the last bite, and then an hour later, like, yeah, man, I just want to go
Almost
to sleep
in tears.
and cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was our fast food moment. Yes.
Are you a fantasy football guy?
I've come around to
Yeah.
it. Yes, I haven't had the guts to pick a team because man, it's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
People have gone off the deep end. Like you have more than one team now.
One.
People
These
have
guys
like
got dozens.
That's what I mean. And it's like a
Yeah.
business for these guys
yeah.
now. But yes, why?
I just read a read for it. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
curious.
Are
We've
you
never really
into
talked
are
about
you
it.
into fantasy football?
Not especially.
Jorge, you do fantasy?
Nah, man.
Fantasy,
I
Kasim?
play every now and then.
Every
Yeah,
now and then?
league, yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
deep into it sometimes? No?
Nah, not really.
Okay. All right. I tried it once. I got laughed at.
Here's
Yeah.
here's the good thing about why the one reason like my kids do it, and I will kind of dip my toe in with them occasionally. It makes you pay attention to the entire league.
It does.
It really kind of now just with the skill positions and stuff, and occasionally there'll be a defensive player that pops, but it makes you pay attention to like the third wide receiver on the Tennessee Titans.
You have to click on that game
Yeah.
to see what your guy did, and you will find something else. That's true.
Am I just being? I'm going to let you answer this. Am I just being a Dodger fan when I say the following? I think they're going to be just fine.
Yes.
Because their
Yes, you are.
starting pitching is not just coming into shape, it looks to be lights out awesome. Their bullpen, while not great, it's going to get tightened up. And seeing what I've seen from Brock Stewart so far gives me a great deal of optimism. I think that Blake Treinen will figure it out. The one part of this, oddly enough, that makes me go, are the bats. And it felt like that was the part that with Mookie and with Shohei and with Freddie and all these guys, like you're like, they're going to score runs almost no matter what. They've been kind of hot and cold offensively. The pitching looks like it is on the 1 yard line to being almost unbeatable the way that we thought it would. As Glass now kind of changed this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been so good for them. Ohtani has been, other than the last start where he got some cramps,
Progressing
he's been
very well.
terrific.
Yes.
Snell looked terrific. Yamamoto's been terrific almost the entire year, and Kershaw has been a very pleasant surprise.
Yes.
Their pitching feels like it is in a great spot, and I keep saying Shohei, Betts, Freeman, Muncy, Smith, they're going to score runs. It hasn't really happened on a consistent basis, but is that just Dodger fandom?
No, from what I've gleaned over the years, right? I heard this from Kruk. If you shake a tree, 9 gloves fall out in one bat. Or no, is it? Yeah, 9 gloves and 1 bat.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
I don't know that phrase.
Why don't you make like a tree and leave?
No, stop like
Back
that.
to the future.
Something he said.
Yeah.
But pitching is the most important thing to have. That's basically, and the bats will come around. That's baseball. So if you're looking at it from that perspective, you're not just being a Dodger fan. But the problem is, on the hitting side, you have lost Mookie completely. He's completely lost.
Do you think this is how he's going to play until they either win the World Series or eliminated? That he's going to be a 220-something hitter?
Just based on watching him play, watching his swing and his approach change night in and night out, and then to look at his body language after something bad happens.
That's the scary part.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to turn around for him. I think this is it for him.
I don't. Now, again, this might be me being a Dodger fan. This might be me being a Mookie Betts fan. He's too good to be this bad.
Until he's not.
You're right. But this is not.
And I'm rooting for the guy.
This is not a guy like Michael Conforto who has, and I'm not trying to pick on him, I'm really not, but who's been a decent major leaguer and has started to kind of slide into a different role. This is Mookie Betts. This is a Hall of Fame caliber guy who looks like to be a below average offensive major leaguer. I just can't reconcile those two things happening that quickly.
Because you don't have the context. Like with Matthew Stafford, I don't know exactly what's going on with the back, so I can't give you a definitive answer one way or the other, should you panic or not. We don't know what's going on with Mookie. We can speculate.
Yeah.
We saw that he lost weight. He's smaller than he once was.
Yeah.
He had some issues in his personal life, and you moved him to shortstop. There's a lot going on with this dude right now.
You're right, but he didn't forget how to hit. It's just and baseball is so weird that even the very best guys can go into these lulls, these slumps, whatever you want to call it. But this is about as deep of a lull or a slump that you're going to see a player that good go through. But even though it's been a horrible 4 months for him, I just can't believe that this is who he's going to be for a full season. There has to be a moment where he turns back into Mookie.
I was trying to say this earlier when we were doing the Arrowhead first pitch with Greg. That's what I meant about Nootbaar making that catch.
Yeah,
Mookie
I know.
needed that bad. Just one good thing to happen so you can build on it. It was a miraculous catch. You must think the world hates you right now. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he kind of threw it into God's hands after the game.
Yes.
And honestly, this is the least scientific thing in the world, but his body language and his post-game quotes are not encouraging.
No.
That it's, to your point, it's like, seriously, like that couldn't even fall. I didn't hit it hard. It's not like he robbed a home run or something, but like that could have been the thing that makes you just go, finally.
You're trying to score.
Finally.
It dropped in.
Yeah.
Something I did helped the team.
Helped. Something happened that went my way.
I'm useful.
Yeah.
Other than I'm an out.
And I'm always really reluctant when I hear somebody go, well, it's up to God now. And that's not a religious thing. It's I'm so lost that I can't help myself. I need help from a higher power.
Usually people find God in prison, right? Because that's all you got left. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Was it yesterday when you said that Mookie said he tried everything to kind of like
he's hit
reset?
Before. He's hitting
everything.
After. He's tried everything there is to try.
I believe there's one thing he can try. Go back to the outfield.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Okay, now
I mean, why not?
You have to help me. Okay. So remember how fast the Rams moved on from Jonah Jackson and Steve Avila switching positions?
Yeah.
One game. Let's go back.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's better for the team, better for him if you move him back to right. But that's the first thing you don't want to talk about.
I know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't have a good explanation for you.
Okay. It may be. Well, it must be who has to wear it.
There is pride, ego, stubbornness, and I'm not saying all on Mookie's part. I'm saying that collectively, the Dodgers, Mookie Betts, all of them, are they have signed up for this, and that you are not changing their mind on it.
Yes, and it's very Jerry Jones.
Let's be.
It is very Jerry Jones.
You know what it is? It's very non-Dodger-like. The Dodgers are very practical. They're very pragmatic.
Couldn't have said it better. This is so outside the norm of how they do things.
Yeah, yes. and I don't know why, because the goal is to not. Has Mookie played shortstop well enough to pull it off? Yes. But he's not Mookie Betts anymore.
Right.
So the idea is to not, can he survive at shortstop and we'll just sacrifice the offense because we need a shortstop. That wasn't the goal. The goal was, can Mookie Betts play shortstop and be Mookie Betts? So far, no.
Right.
So far, no. So what's more important to make Mookie Betts a member of your team? Mookie Betts, the offensive megastar, or a league average shortstop? What's more important?
I like the megastar.
The megastar.
And you
It's
need the
good.
megastar, yes.
The megastar lives in right field. And I'm not saying that it would fix everything, but let's find out.
True.
Let's try it. And Mookie's ego, pride, all those things. Dodger ego, pride, all those things. Somebody saying...
You let him do it.
And this is where maybe the Dodgers could... And I don't even saying it's the Dodger fault or Mookie's fault. I don't know. I don't think any of us know where the line and the responsibility of this falls exactly. But just somebody say, we asked him to do a thing that he did admirably, he did without complaint, and he attacked it in a way that we hope all of our players attack all of these asks. We put him in a position where it wasn't good. We're going to put him back over here because we need Mookie Betts, the offensive player, and we're going to see if it's out in right field.
It. Fall on the sword.
And if it doesn't happen, put him back. And then it's just like, hey, look, we're
I
trying
don't get.
everything.
Why can't if he doesn't work there? Why can't you move him back to short?
I think you can.
I don't know why why is it so hard?
And by the way, if that's just a straight ego thing, like you can't embarrass him like that, then that's one of those. Yeah, I can.
You can get over it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
I'm paying you $35 million a year, or whatever the number is. You will get over it.
I do think things or that will change, or feelings or stances will change on that if you lose the lead. If you are no longer out in front in the West.
3 games, DeMarco.
They're right on your neck.
Games.
Yes, and they got better at the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're right behind you.
And so did Philadelphia, and so did the Mets, and there's some stuff going on.
Right.
And they don't have to win the division. It's better if you do. But that they keep just saying, "Oh, we'll be okay in October." Yeah, I think so too. But let's make sure that we're firing the way that we're supposed to. Hot and Cold is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and you've been hearing me talk about this since I came back yesterday, right? I took Friday off to go to Page, Arizona. And if you are somebody that loves the outdoors, if you are somebody that likes an unbelievable adventure, Page, Arizona is the place that you need to go to. And if you've seen my Instagram, go check it out right now. It's Travis Rogers, my name, Rogers like Dodgers. You're going to see a picture of Horseshoe Bend that I took from a helicopter ride in Page, Arizona. One of the most iconic sites in the world. The Colorado River just does a U-turn. It's amazing. We took a hike through Antelope Canyon, one of the most beautiful, surreal, unbelievable, indescribably beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. There are rim trail rides. There are helicopter tours. We took a boat onto Lake Powell down the Colorado River. I'd never had so much fun in one spot in just a few days in my life. And all of this happens at Page, Arizona. I played golf, too. Played golf on a beautiful golf course. Lake Powell National Golf Club. All of these different things. Bryce Canyon is right there. Zion, Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon, all right there in Page's backyard. So get your act together. Get ready. Take an adventure that you're never going to forget at visitpageaz.com. That's visitpageaz.com.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Do you really think you've experienced real sports excitement in your home? It's Mace here, and I'm here to tell you to get off your couch and get into Cosm. Cosm is the ultimate immersive fan experience. The Dome at Cosm, massive 87-foot wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall screens where you can watch multiple games at the same time. Incredible food, craft cocktails, beer available throughout Cosm. Go to Cosm.com to see all the sporting events coming up, and now showing The Matrix at Cosm.com.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
Accident For injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show on ESPN LA.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold.
You're as cold as ice.
Thanks to our friends at NextGen. NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing of SoCal sports fans.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com.
Cause you're hot.
We do it every day at 12:30 p.m. on the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold. Thanks to NextGen. Right now.
Buenos dias.
Aloha.
Howdy.
This feels so weird from this side. Aloha.
You're way over there.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
All right, so who's hot? This might be corny on my end, might be cheesy on my end, but man, head coach Pete Carroll from the Raiders. You see him running around practice, the practice facility with his gloves on, throwing the football, running around, super energetic.
Oh my goodness!
That to me, that's cool.
That's coaching.
Yeah, to be moving like that at 73. It's
is that how old he is?
Yeah, he's 73. So
yes.
that's So my question to you guys is, how would you want to be when you're 73? This
just like
energetic,
just like Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll is the 10 out of 10 scenario, right? Because Pete Carroll is both mentally fully present and sharp and engaged, and physically he clearly can move his body in a way that most 73-year-old people cannot. Like, he can go out there and run around. And, I don't know how old off the top of my head Jim Harbaugh is, but he's in his 60s.
Yes.
Right? And he can still throw and run
drag
and
a sled.
Yeah. Like, that you can do that in as a, and I'm not using this as anything other than a fact, as a senior citizen, is wildly impressive.
I've heard this from like 3 different guys in 3 different states. They're not going to let the old man in. Isaac Bruce said it. Keenan McCardell said it. It's just, old is a state of mind, bro. It is. Age ain't nothing but a number when you're talking about getting old.
I understand, except for sometimes it is. Sometimes your body starts to break, and you can't Jedi mind trick your way around needing a hip replacement.
But the only
it's like, I need to get my hip fixed.
The one thing you don't see about Pete Carroll being all that energetic, it takes him about 6 hours to get out there.
Yeah,
to warm up. You know what I mean?
So the great question of this is, and Carroll, like I said, is both. If let's say you're 80 years old.
Yes.
But you only get one of these 2 things. You can't have them both. You get one or the other.
Oh, I know.
Your body feels great, but your mind is gone, or your mind is razor sharp, but you're stuck where you are.
Give me the body. I'd rather be mobile and stupid.
Me too.
Right. Yes. I'd rather be mobile and moving around.
I don't know where I left my keys, but I feel good.
Yes.
Like, that as opposed to, I know exactly what's going on in the world, what's going on with my family and all these things, but I feel like garbage all the time. My body hurts. I can't move. That sounds not great.
Yep. Dad is always going to go for a walk.
Yeah.
It's up to you to find me. Yes.
I want to move.
Absolutely.
Well.
Yes, sir.
What's next, Ori?
All right, so this is my cold, and this is messed up. I came across this clip of Joe Flacco. Like, his kids, they're playing, I believe they're playing baseball, like, in the park somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And they're asking his kids, like, what do you think of your MVP father? And this is what his kids thought of him.
Do you watch old videos of your dad?
Yeah.
Well, are you ever impressed? Like, do you watch America's Game, like the old Super Bowls or anything, and say, wow, I can't believe my dad did that? No. Never? You've never seen anything impressive?
Nope.
Not like...
I'm not impressed. He stinks.
Oh, see, that's messed up.
That is messed up.
Oh, that's so
He
mean.
stinks. Now, DeMarco, you've won a Super Bowl
Yes.
championship here.
Yes.
What do your kids think of you?
Oh, they think I'm the greatest thing ever. they think I'm the best player of all time.
Because
Yes.
my daughter has seen like obviously it's not professional like sports or whatever, but like I have my little trophies from high school and whatever from my Sunday leagues when I get mad and get red cards, and she's like, okay, cool. Like she doesn't care. Like at home, I'm just dad.
Oh, maybe that's what they were thinking.
I
That's
know
so
for
cool.
a fact my kids have never been impressed by me a single day
Really?
in their entire lives.
Oh, wow.
I'm just the guy that's there. I'm
Yeah.
the guy that goes to work. I'm the guy that occasionally will hang out and have a good time, but they're not impressed by anything I do.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Like, as they get a little bit older, there's a little bit more interest in what I do, but they're not impressed by it.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, they think they could do it better than me today.
Now that is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
They're waiting to top it. Yes,
Yeah.
but my daughter can't wait to lead with it. She will if
that's
if
great.
I won the Super Bowl, it doesn't come out in 5 minutes, she's going to say it. She's going to tell everybody in the room. She's so proud.
Yeah,
But that is so funny about Flacco. He's like second or third string in his own house.
Can I
That's
ask
funny.
you a quick question?
Yeah.
This is another one of my
That's
football
bad, right?
things
Yeah.
today. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by Next Gen, the official AC Heat and Plumbing Company of SoCal sports fans. Call 8333 Next Gen. That's 8333 NEXGEN. They signed another quarterback yesterday. They
Huntley.
signed Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what they've got. They've got Tyler Huntley. They've got Joe Flacco, who is the only guy other than Huntley at this point who is healthy.
Yes.
Okay. Kenny Pickett, hurt. Dylan Gabriel, hurt. Shadur Sanders, hurt.
Sore shoulder. Yes.
And the guy, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Hurt. Right. Who's going to be? Is Joe Flacco? They got 6 quarterbacks there.
I don't know what you do. That is a
6.
cluster. That's a cluster. You're going to have to keep more than 3.
Looks like it.
It does. You're going to have to go light someplace else. This may be a lost season for Cleveland. And I've heard this doesn't make sense. Now, this is just people telling me stuff, but they say Shador looks the best out of all of them.
Okay. They ran out their depth chart the other day, and he was at the bottom.
Then why is he 4?
Right.
That's what. If he's the best out of all of them, why is
Right.
he at 4? That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
It does not.
But and then you get the owner saying, I didn't want the guy to begin with. It doesn't seem like they know what they're doing.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly they don't know what they're doing, or they wouldn't have been the Cleveland Browns for the last 30 years
Right,
or
but
whatever.
This is, by even Cleveland Brown standards, this is weird.
What do you think happens?
You're going to have to keep more than 3,
Okay.
which means you're going to have to go light someplace, like one less offensive lineman, one less defensive tackle, one less whatever. That's going to hurt you depth-wise down the stretch. And then you don't have money to pay anyone else because you just played Myles Garrett.
What happens on September 7th? They play the Cincinnati Bengals in Cleveland on week 1. Who's the quarterback?
Flacco.
Flacco
and Joe Burrow go at it again.
Okay, let's
Yes.
say they lose. They get the Baltimore Ravens on the road after that. Joe Flacco run it back again?
Are the other guys healthy?
Yes.
And Flacco lost?
Let's assume everybody's healthy.
Then you're probably going to start rolling in some of those young guys. It just depends on which young guy you pull off the bench first. At some point, you're going to turn it over to those youngsters.
You have to, right?
And I think we were just saying this the other day. It seems like Kenny Pickett is going to be the odd man out because you don't draft guys just to cut them.
Kenny Pickett seems the most expendable here.
Yes.
That Flacco today is probably the best quarterback here.
Starter ready.
Just because he's experienced.
Yes.
Right? Sanders and Gabriel were just drafted, so you're not going to cut those guys.
Because if you do and put one on practice squad, somebody's going to claim them.
Right.
Yes.
Right. It just, what a mess.
And it keeps getting worse. I
And
don't get
none
it.
of them are good. Like,
No.
it'd be, I don't know how this would ever happen, but if you had a circumstance where all of a sudden I got 3 guys that are NFL caliber starters and I just got to figure this out, that's a good problem to have. These are, I don't know if any of these guys can even play in the league
They
anymore.
all have question
Flacco's
marks.
40 years old.
They all have question marks. I don't know. Go back to the Myles Garrett thing. When you're trying to figure out how to pay him or let him go, this has just been a series of missteps by the Browns.
Amen.
And I've never seen this before. When you got to have 5 quarterbacks, that's crazy.
Basic competency. I say it all the time. I
Yeah.
say it on my Locked on Rams podcast. I say it on when you and I are talking. Competent is the ultimate compliment.
Yes.
Hey,
I agree.
Does that guy know how to do the job? Yeah. Doesn't mean you're the greatest, but do I trust you to execute this job? Yes. We're 60% of the way home. Now we got to do the rest of it. But the Raiders, until recently, the Raiders, the Browns, the Clippers until Steve Ballmer came in. There are just some teams, the Angels, that just basic competency. No,
right?
They're not.
Isn't
they blow the easy ones?
That's Haslam, right?
That's Haslam.
That seems like Jerry Jones-esque, except without the acumen.
Yeah, but Jerry Jones is competent.
That's what I mean. Right.
But
I'm doing things my way.
Right. But the Cowboys function.
Right.
They function, and they make a ton of money.
Even in dysfunction.
They're very rarely terrible.
Yes.
They're usually actually kind of sort of pretty good, and they just spit the bit in the postseason. The Browns are just a tire fire.
I should have said, going back to Deshaun Watson making that deal.
What a catastrophe.
It keeps going and going and going. 5 quarterbacks in camp right now. Imagine if you're sitting in that locker room, how you feel about the outlook for this year. Right.
Good luck.
Yes.
Good luck. Listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win right now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. The Dump is coming up next.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
All right, you know what job I'd be really good at, Emily? Peanut vendor. I'd throw them behind my back and turn them, peanuts, who needs peanut? And I'd be loud.
Yes.
I'm loud to everybody else. I'm obnoxious.
Yes.
I got a good arm. I can whip peanuts at you from...
How are you with stairs?
Great.
A lot of stairs.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's go.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro logo, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full sad family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under, live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace, because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer, give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo, good times.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
For over 20 years, Purple Wave Auction has been the trusted leader in online auctions, offering the easiest way to buy and sell equipment. From bulldozers to backhoes and combines to cranes, we host multiple weekly auctions in construction, ag, and fleet equipment. With our no reserve format and sell where it sits approach, you can bid on local equipment without waiting for far-off auction dates. Get registered for free and start bidding today at purplewave.com.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
We should have known this earlier. This is Morales is not in here anymore, but this is a day that he could have used. National Underwear Day.
Really?
National Chonies Day, right, Jorge?
That's right, Chonies.
Yeah.
The restaurant?
No. That's how we call it at my house.
Yeah, that's Chonies. Yeah, Chonies. That's Chonies.
Chonies Day. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do on Chonies Day? What do you... Take your pants off?
Walk around the house.
Okay, why'd you do that anyway?
That is like peak living.
Yeah.
Just strutting around the house in the undies. I love it.
I
love it.
Peak living is butt naked.
I can't do that.
That's peak living. That means you got the house you want.
Yeah, I don't know. Naked in the house, other than in a couple of places, is not something I need.
Really?
Nah. No, but it comes.
Try cooking nude once.
No, DeMarco.
Come on,
let me be
just say
1,000% not interested. Just not interested.
You'll be more careful.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good, man. I don't need to lock in the kitchen. Like the risk of burning myself.
Come on.
In the kitchen
sir.
is not worth.
When did you guys go from the white standard underwear to like colorful boxers or whatever?
As soon as I could buy my own underwear.
College,
yes,
maybe.
Yes.
I had to do it early, like elementary school, because my mom's like, if you guys gonna leave them rusty, I'm not washing them.
Sucks,
anymore.
bro.
Rusty.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Look, I like the boxer briefs. Right. Those are the right ones. They hold the leg, but they also aren't tight.
I've settled on boxer briefs as well.
Yeah.
Certain kinds though.
Oh yeah,
they have to get over.
Brand
they have
preference?
to get over the derriere.
Hanes, Fruit of the Loom.
Anything at Rep Big and Tall.
Oh,
yeah.
Specific. Choni shopping.
Of course.
Okay, you can't buy off the rack.
No, I have to order. Come on now. Yes,
Yeah.
I just can't walk in like Kasim and I'll just take those.
How often do you replace the ammo?
Every year.
Every year.
That's
full restock.
So me and my two brothers, we usually don't give gifts to each other except underwear.
Oh, how many? What do you buy? 20 pair?
Like if we find something we like, we share it with the group.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they go out and get it. Yes.
I am until they disintegrate.
Do you see a hole in them? And then I rip it on purpose, so I don't have to rewear it.
Yeah, until
you rip it on purpose?
Well,
because
if
you'll
I see
keep
a hole,
wearing them.
Yes, if I see a hole
if
in
the
it,
hole's the size of a dime, right?
Right.
It's like, well, I can roll with that. That's not going to bother me. So you got to
rip it and make sure you
got to
can't
make sure
use
they're
it.
unwearable to where you'd be uncomfortable.
I got some workout stuff that's pretty holy and bad, but
Yeah.
I won't get rid of it because it's workout stuff. But normal underwear, no. If there's a hole, got to go.
or even when the elastic looks like bacon.
Got to go.
Still go.
Yeah, got to go. Yes.
Costco champions. We're going to have beef in the studio. DeAndre just walked in.
Oh, there he is.
It was today in 1969 that Willie Stargell from the Pirates hit the first and longest home run ever out of Dodger Stadium. He hit it off of Alan Foster, and it was a 506-foot home run. Since then, a handful of guys have hit them out of Dodger Stadium, but Willie Stargell was the first.
How do you measure those? Because it's crazy when they go into the stands, right?
Yeah.
Do you stop right there, or do you kind of approximate how far it would have gone?
Good question. And the answer is I don't know.
I don't know.
But I
Okay.
know that, so when you look at the way that they do it now at the TrackMan, right, it always says projected distance.
Yes.
And I think what it means is, because now they can track everything. It left at this angle at this speed. I know where that's just math.
Math, okay.
Right? It would have gone 417 feet or 392 feet. Like at this angle with this velocity, we know how much the ball weighs. We know what gravity
Approximately.
is. Right. So it's within probably a foot or two. But
Wind
back
could take
in
it. Yeah.
1969, it's like, I don't know. Unless somebody saw where it landed.
That's why I love Willie Stargell. I think he had a statue at a high school.
Wouldn't be
in the Bay Area. Yes. Oh, God. It'll come to me. Encinal. I think it's Encinal High School. He has a statue, but every time I hear that.
He's got one at PNC Park.
PNC Park.
Yep.
But every time I hear that, I'm like, how did you measure that back then? Or did we just guesstimate?
I think it was guesstimation.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unless somebody saw where, like when Reggie hit his ball on the roof at Tiger Stadium.
You could see that.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
You're
where would
still
it have gone
guesstimating.
had there been no roof there?
Right.
Where does it land? But, the handful of guys, I think the only Dodger to ever do it is Mike Piazza. All the other, I know Stanton did it. I know Tatis did it. I know McGuire did it. But
Out
those
of-
are all
out of the park?
over the roof.
Oh, wow.
Like to where it lands there. So it's certainly not easy to do. So Pops got the first one. 1884. Good thing Emily's not here. She'd ask me what it was like. 1884, the cornerstone for the Statue of Liberty was laid on Bedloe Island in New York City.
No way.
Yeah.
1884.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever seen those old pictures of when they were putting it together?
Yes.
Where it was like partially constructed on the ground? And
I did.
Yeah.
When I went to it and walked up in it.
Oh, did you get to go up in it?
I did go up in it. So
Yeah.
you see how it was built and everything and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
It's great.
I've been on the island where the Statue of Liberty is, but I've never been inside the actual structure.
Man, that dude twisted up his face. I'm with a guy that lives in New York, and I'm like bugging him about going to the Statue of Liberty. He's like, man, we don't go to the Statue of Liberty here.
I wanna
we
see it.
see it every day.
So we were on our trip to Page, okay? And we were on our way back from Antelope Canyon, that beautiful, beautiful canyon that we got to hike through. And I don't want to say oddly enough, but surprised me. There were a ton of European tourists on this trip in Page looking at the sites. And so we're on the van back to where like home base is. And I'm sitting next to this French family. And they're asking, where we're from. And I said, we're from L.A. And he goes, we're going to be in L.A. in 8 days. What should we do? And I said to him, like, well, do you want to do like super touristy things, or do you want to do like stuff that I might want to do?
Legit question.
Right?
Yes.
And they were more interested in the touristy thing. And so I told them a couple of different
What'd
things.
you give them?
I said, you should rent some e-bikes and ride up down the boardwalk in Venice. Kind of go through that. Go to the Griffith Park Observatory, beautiful views of the city, that kind of stuff. And he says to me, and I'm not going to try to do a French accent here, but he spoke English really well, but in a heavily French accent. What about a baseball match?
Baseball match.
And I literally just pulled my finger out and said, hold on a second. I take out my phone, I start flipping through, and I showed him a bunch of the pictures of all the games I go to. I'm like, it is my favorite place in the entire city is Dodger Stadium. He goes, well, they play the Blue Jays. Is that good? I'm like, that's a great
one, yes.
Yeah, so he was very excited to go.
Perfect.
To
there
Dodger
you go.
Stadium. And then tourists, when you go to a place, you got to see the Statue of Liberty. You got to do that stuff.
Every time somebody comes in from out of town, the first place they want to go is Hollywood.
No.
True. Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Talk them out of that.
But that's the first thing they want to go see.
I
is
want to see
Hollywood.
the stars on the floor.
Yes, yes. And then the Hollywood sign. Let's go see the Hollywoods. Right. Yeah.
Unless you want to hike to it. That's a little bit different.
It's work to get there. Yes.
Tough hike.
It's not something you
Also,
just get out of your car and there it is.
There's horseback riding that takes you up to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's first what they want to do.
Those are the same horses that I rode when I was 8 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
They're still there. Those are not young whippersnapper horses. Those are old, experienced
That was one of my first dates, actually, up there.
Horseback riding?
Yeah, with Brenda. Like, one of those things.
That's a really hard hike, but not a hard hike. A long.
It's
a
a challenge.
You got to be invested in it.
Yes.
How about this? You know whose birthday it is today? She's turning 69 years old. An iconic television personality who, oddly enough, the show wasn't on very long, but we've all seen it a million times.
I was going to say Mariska Hargitay. Nope. Who?
Maureen McCormick, better known as Marsha Brady.
Marsha Brady,
69 years old today. That show was only on TV for like 3 years.
Brady Bunch was only on TV for 3 years?
Yeah.
Really? I thought there was more years when they went with the tiki.
Isn't that crazy?
And they all grew up.
Well, they were all right before puberty and then through puberty and out after.
Wow.
Yeah. It ran from like 1969 to like 1973.
It was unforgettable.
Yeah.
Unforgettable. Remember I said that Kobe Turner is the next Merlin Olsen?
Uh-huh.
That's the guy that does...
No, you said
Rosie Greer.
Rosie Greer, yeah.
But that's the guy that shows up on that type of show.
The Brady Bunch, and I'm a Brady Bunch fan. It was set in L.A., so they always got like Wes Parker was on that show. Rosie Greer was on that show. Deacon Jones was on that show.
Yeah.
Joe Namath was on that show.
That's what I mean.
Don Drysdale was on that show.
This is the guy that shows up there. Yes.
It was, By the way, how old are we if Marsha Brady is
that's the
69 years old?
Really? Wow. Did you like Marsha Brady? Did you like Marsha Brady? Is she on the list?
No.
We're too young for that, right?
Just never
Okay.
was. It never lined up right for me.
Yeah, the Brady kids, no, not at all. I know, weird.
I don't even know. Like, if you said to me what was appealing about that show, I have no idea. It wasn't.
They sang.
Yeah, I guess.
Keep on, keep on, keep on.
Keep on, keeping on through the night.
Something
Why
like
do
that.
I know that song?
Because it's in your head. Yes, in
When
VW
it's
Bugs.
Time to change. Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon, was born today in 1930.
No way.
Yes.
Okay. Do you dispute the moon landing?
I do not.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I hope not.
Yeah. I was going to say, we're about to get started. If you are one of these moon deniers, we're about to have a real conversation here. That would have been...
But one thing, I want to go to Area 51. That does bother me a little bit.
What bothers you about it?
I need to know what's in there.
Aircraft that we don't want other people to know about.
There might be aliens there.
aircraft.
There might be aliens there.
Yeah.
I need to know this.
Oh, I believe in aliens.
Yes.
I don't think they're at Area 51.
Really?
But I think they're out there.
Remember that group of people that tried to rush Area 51?
Yeah.
I almost went with them.
There's a documentary about that right now called Trainwreck. It's part of the Trainwreck series
on
Netflix. And they got one about when they stormed Area 51, or at least talked about it.
I was rooting for them. Get in there.
The things that we being the United States government, are working on, they test them out there. That's what it is.
I agree with that. Although the urban legend is that there were aliens.
Alien landing.
And what was it, 1951,
Yes.
I think? And then, I know this part because I was from Ohio, they moved the alien bodies to Hangar 19 at Wright-Patterson Air Force
In
Base
Ohio?
in Dayton.
Oh.
Yeah.
He knows.
This is sort of the mythology around
He
Area
knows.
51. Yeah.
This reminds me of Art Bell. We're
Art
Did you ever
Bell.
listen to Art Bell?
I hosted Art Bell. I filled in for Art Bell.
Okay. Super Crosstalk coming up next. I got a lot of follow-up questions to that.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Hey, football fans, ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes at your favorite NFL studios, where the biggest stories, highlights, and game day coverage are created? Now's your chance to find out with the NFL Experience, part of the SoFi Stadium Tour. Go inside the NFL's West Coast headquarters and get a rare look at the heart of football media. Plus, get exclusive access to SoFi Stadium and explore premium spaces. Walk through the team locker rooms, check out the press areas, and even head down to the field where the pros play. Available on select days. Book your tour now at SoFiStadium.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've
I've
had those?
fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
Well, what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People
that's
eat
just
those.
That's just what we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it.
Mason and Ireland, coming up next at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Mace is here. Ireland is here. Ireland, you locked in? You got us?
Heck yeah.
Locked in, ready to roll.
All right, so just very quickly for maybe the folks that don't know who Art Bell was. Art Bell, who I just found out Mace filled in on his show. Art Bell was a syndicated radio host who talked about the paranormal.
Yes.
Who talked about just like
Not surprisingly, on late at night.
Late at night.
Wow.
Like, and I discovered it, but I used to love to listen to, still do, love to listen to Dodger games on the radio.
Yep.
And then Dodger Talk would come on. And then immediately after Dodger Talk, more nights than not, Art Bell would come on. And he would talk about Bigfoots and aliens and
Loch Ness monsters.
Loch Ness monster. My favorite episodes, quite frankly.
Yes.
Remote viewing.
Oh, remote viewing.
Remote
awesome.
viewing?
Oh,
What's
I love
remote
the
viewing?
Me being able to get inside your head and see what you're seeing remotely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's-
yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta here's the thing with that show. It is the ultimate improv experience because you accept every premise.
Yes.
You are not allowed to say, wait a minute, that's
You have to go with it.
You have to go with it.
And it's just and it's a call-in show. There
Yep.
would be people calling saying, "Oh, I shot a werewolf in my backyard," but by the time I got to it, it turned back into a
Yeah,
sheep.
exactly,
I'm like, "No, you just
exactly.
shot a sheep."
Yeah.
but and then there were all of these wild stories. I had no idea you filled in for
it was an unbelievably cool experience. Craig Kitchen gave me that experience back in the day. And accept the premise. I did a show. It was really difficult to do this show. It was 4 hours long.
Yeah.
The first 2 hours, you have a guest on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now
Who
the
are
guest,
true believers.
true believers,
2 hours.
correct.
Wow.
The guest on the phone, the one that jumps out at me, is the one that believed there were people living inside the planet who were lizards, and when they came above ground,
Lizard people.
they were shapeshifters.
Oh, geez.
So
yeah.
you couldn't see where the lizards actually were. They were out there
That's still
somewhere,
around
but
today.
they're
Yeah.
sort of running.
They're amongst us.
They're running the show up here. Yeah.
Do you guys all believe in UFOs? Believe in the paranormal?
I do.
Yes.
I do
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think
UFOs, not paranormal.
I don't think they're
Whoa.
hanging out
Yeah.
here. What's the difference between UFOs and paranormal?
Paranormal, like ghosts.
Paranormal is the unexplained. UFOs are just unidentified
Yeah.
flying objects.
Yes.
I believe if we're going to do a wide umbrella on paranormal, yes, but like ghosts, not as much. But
Yeah.
there are intelligent beings
Gotta be.
elsewhere that have visited here. I 100% believe
See,
that.
I've always believed that if I was an intelligent being elsewhere in the universe, this would be like Last Chance Saloon. I'll stop there, but there's not much going on that's competitive
we're
with
the
what I'm
planetary
living.
equivalent of that giant eat sign in the middle of the
exactly.
desert.
Yes.
It's like Mel's. Stop by Mel's.
Okay. So, Trav, you mentioned you like listening to Dodger games on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. At some point in the last month,
Uh-huh.
did either you or DeMarco suggest on the air
Yes, I'm glad you brought this up.
that Mookie Betts should use a lighter bat?
No.
Okay, so John, I heard this. Do you actually hear it?
No.
Okay, so on
I heard about it.
This wasn't torpedo bat time, was it?
on the David Vassay show, which is on 570 after a game.
Dodger Talk.
A caller called in and said, I was listening to John Ireland on 710 because I'm also a Lakers fan. And he says that Mookie should be using a lighter bat, a 31 ounce or 31-inch bat versus. And I was listening to it. I'm like, that does not sound. I didn't put it completely out of question because John's really smart, but it didn't sound like a John take.
Yeah.
But David Vassay entertained it. And by the way, thinks, well, maybe there is something to it.
No, what I heard was
I don't think so.
Vassay said, and I heard one of our listeners who was trying to troll.
Yeah.
Sent to you and Morales and copied me, hey, Vassay just took a shot at Ireland.
Oh, no, not at all.
And another listener said, what did he say? And so it's like that old game of telephone. You never know what's happening. But apparently Dave said, and if he did say this, if Vassay did say this, he is 100% right. Apparently what this listener said, and now I don't trust any listeners because they can't tell any of us apart. They're,
true.
But it was
going on
really
forever.
clear attribute. Like it was John Ireland
John
from
said it.
710.
Not only have I never said it, but Vassay said the last person Mookie should be taking batting advice from is John Ireland. And that is 100. Dave, you're 100% right. And whoever called in, you're an idiot.
I like your version of the story better. He didn't say that. He actually said, well, John probably played some Sunday softball.
Not true.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
but he did not take a shot at you.
Okay, I did not say the lighter bat thing.
Right.
Apparently, Mace, you didn't say it.
I didn't say it either.
Nor did DeMarco.
You're the guy I thought might have said it.
No.
Okay, here's the thing.
Trav, I immediately assigned it to you.
No, I didn't say it.
You're the only one who actually played competitive baseball at the station. Maybe Clinton.
I've heard way worse ideas.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a
Well, he's over his
crackpot
last
take.
20. I mean, come on.
He's over
Something's
the
got to
season,
change.
man.
Yeah.
He's batting 230.
Although, Mace, you like to point this out, and I watched the whole game last night.
Yep.
And did you guys all watch the ninth inning?
Yes.
That catch by Nootbaar was insane.
Yeah, it's a great catch.
I mean, he basically saved the game for the Cardinals.
If he doesn't make that catch, it's second and third, nobody out, and they
But
likely lose.
Mookie's final at bat, the one with the game on the line, he actually roped that. He just hit it right to Nootbaar.
Not a full-on
That was
rope.
more of a little flare to a good spot.
He kind of looped it.
Muncy smoked his right at Nootbaar.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's what I'm thinking of then. Yeah.
Muncy hit the
at the
ball
end of the game,
directly
right?
at him.
Yeah, he just squared it up. He just top spun.
But Mookie kind of sent a flare out
That was
there.
that was one of those stay fair and find some grass.
Right.
And Nootbaar made a 10 out of 10 catch.
So,
by the way, Trav, if he misses that, if Nootbaar dives and misses it,
Yeah.
the Dodgers tie the game and probably win it.
I think so.
Because Ohtani was already on first. He's the fastest guy on the team.
Yeah, he might have, depending on how far it scored it away from him.
Yeah, and then probably somebody would have brought the other guys home. But it was another bullpen meltdown by the Dodgers.
I don't think so.
Sad.
I don't think so, John. It was obviously it was a bullpen failure, but I don't think it was a meltdown because
Who gave up the home run? Was it
Bonda.
Vesia or Stewart?
Bonda.
Okay.
So Bonda gave up. It was literally the only bad pitch he threw the whole inning. He actually he hung one pitch and the guy banged it, and it was a bad pitch, but it was a little bit of bad luck. And I thought Oral said something that was pretty good in the moment. He goes, "Look, if that pitch gets thrown in the third inning, we don't even remember it. The problem is it got thrown in the eighth
That's
inning."
a good point.
And I think he's right. Brock Stewart pitched. He got really unlucky. Like nobody
a couple of fight me off flares
yeah,
there.
like that's not
And
a
by the way,
meltdown. That's just bad luck.
Can we get a real umpire?
Oh.
I mean, that was
What are
the
we waiting
worst.
for?
That is a terrible strike zone.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Next year,
next
the
year,
automatic
it's-
strike zone's coming.
It's coming, and it can't get here soon enough. Last night's strike zone is I thought Brock Stewart got squeezed.
Yeah.
In a critical moment, I thought multiple guys got squeezed, and Dave Roberts was barking out of the dugout about it, and he was right to. I forget that guy's name. Is it?
It wasn't CB Buckner.
No,
again,
it
was
wasn't. It wasn't. I forget his
You'd
name.
know if it was him.
Yeah.
Those guys.
You missed this side.
The problem is the little box they put up
shows us.
We know that it's a missed call,
Yeah.
now,
Right.
and it's not, and it takes a half a second to see it, and there's no reason not to use the box.
Right. By the way, do you guys know if the ball hits any part of the box?
Strike.
Is that a strike?
Yeah, it's like
so
graze the
90% of the ball could be high, but
Strike.
if 10% is in the zone, that
catch
counts
the
as a
plate,
strike.
right?
It's like the Cyclops in tennis. It's like a ball down the right or left field line. If it touches
Anything on the line in
it's
tennis
in.
is good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. John, I got one for you that was about you and me specifically.
Okay.
I think it was in the YouTube chat earlier today. I interrupted Greg when he was in here doing his
I'm very proud of you.
Report.
That's normally my role at this
so
stage.
that's what this is about.
Oh, okay.
So after I interrupted him, Morales did what Morales does and said, "Let him finish" and all this. And I said, "Well, you don't get to talk about interrupting people, like Chris.
Yeah, he's the ultimate.
Of course he is." And then somebody in the YouTube chat said that, John, you and I are the two worst offenders at interrupting people at this station.
Well, no, I don't interrupt. Well, maybe I do interrupt everybody, but I interrupt Bergman more than anybody because he doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Are you a big interrupter? I'm trying to think. John, I don't find you to be a big interrupter.
I think we all fight for the microphone. One of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of crosstalk, what we're doing right now, is I feel like it's a fight for the microphone. And that's why if there's ever a fifth or sixth person, I always drop out. Because I think it's a giant fight for the microphone.
I don't feel like I interrupt. I just will weigh in when I feel like it's time for me to say something.
Sure.
Trav, you're paid to talk. We all are.
Right. But I don't feel like I did interrupt Greg today, but that's okay. I had something to say.
Greg is so interruptible.
Yes.
He's so interruptible.
Yes.
He's easy to interrupt.
Yeah.
The hardest thing where you learn the skill of like getting your take in quickly is what DeMarco's doing now, sidelines. I was the sideline guy for the Lakers for 10 years, and as soon as they threw it to me, it was like, wrap,
get in,
wrap, get out. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I got to get to my point and get out.
Yes.
And when I got in and out, like when I would stick and move, and let's say I did a 30, 45-second hit, the producer always goes, that was great. If I went over a minute, you
idiot.
Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
Right. By the way, I love this phrase. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
here I
you
go.
You are
Yes.
interrupting me
Yes.
by saying you are stopping me cold in my tracks.
You don't hate it enough.
No, exactly.
You're still willing to do it.
But Mason told me something years ago that stuck with me ever since I started radio, since Mason kind of taught me radio, is this is how normal people talk.
Right.
How we're talking right now.
Exactly.
The course of conversation, everybody interrupts.
Yes.
You know, it's not and so if you're mad for Travis and I interrupting Bergman, we get paid to talk. So there you go.
Occupational hazard.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, take a number. You want to interrupt Bergman? Just take a number.
Great. Get in there.
Number 37.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I have a lot more Art Bell questions. Prepare to have your phone blown up over the next couple of days.
Absolutely.
That's Super Crosstalk. I'm going to